trade. Money boy. Trade.
Private jets, flights overseas, dime pieces coming by the threes. Piano whistle playing with the keys. Waterfront chilling in Belize. Greenbacks, racks, blue cheese. Murder 8 came up in the street. Good dope, no price cheap. Pop pills, too high geek. Private jets, flights overseas, dime pieces coming by the threes. Piano whistle playing with the keys. Waterfront chilling in Belize. Greenbacks, racks, blue cheese. Murder 8 came up in the street. Good dope, no price cheap. Pop pills, too high geek.
Counting hundreds with my amigos, blue water, frozen Sub-Zero. Hit a lick, flip it twice, break bread with my people. Who knock and look out the people? Clutching my Desert Eagle. Cock, aim, squeeze, trigger, empty clip and reload. Pints, pills, 2 kilos. Bitches coming in trio. Shaking all ass, beat the pot like Migos. Last second shot and 1. Free throws, no Master P, but I'm looking for the free code. Pints, pills, 2 kilos. Bitches coming in trio. Shaking all ass, beat the pot like Migos. Last second shot and 1. Free throws, no Master P, but I'm looking for the free code.
Private jets, flights overseas, dime pieces coming by the threes. Piano whistle playing with the keys. Waterfront chilling in Belize. Greenbacks, racks, blue cheese. Murder 8 came up in the street. Good dope, no price cheap. Pop pills, too high geek. Private jets, flights overseas, dime pieces coming by the threes. Piano whistle playing with the keys. Waterfront chilling in Belize. Greenbacks, racks, blue cheese. Murder 8 came up in the street. Good dope, no price cheap. Pop pills, too high geek.
Too high geek. Top floor, nosebleed seats. 4A, 4AB. Push star, got no key. MoneyBoy, Lou got said. Take a picture, paparazzi. Quay Lewis, Bill Cosby. Rape a hoe, no, not me. Hashtag MB3. Primetime NBC. On lane, I do me. Dial on, I spit heat.
Private jets, flights overseas, dime pieces coming by the threes. Piano whistle playing with the keys. Waterfront chilling in Belize. Greenbacks, racks, blue cheese. Murder 8 came up in the street. Good dope, no price cheap. Pop pills, too high geek. Private jets, flights overseas, dime pieces coming by the threes. Piano whistle playing with the keys. Waterfront chilling in Belize. Greenbacks, racks, blue cheese. Murder 8 came up in the street. Good dope, no price cheap. Pop pills, too high geek.
It's 2:32 in the morning. We in the booth high in the motherfucker. State gang, the mob. True sippers. We in too deep. It's a lot of motherfucking hating going on, but that ain't shit, man. The money still coming, these niggas still hate, these bitches still choosing. I'm in the streets daily, hopping out fresh courtesy of the yayo. Got a knock in my pocket, same side as potatoes. The money still coming, these niggas still hate, these bitches still choosing. I'm in the streets daily, hopping out fresh courtesy of the yayo. Got a knock in my pocket, same side as potatoes. Money gotta shine, so money gotta bubble. You say you icy, but your diamonds looking super cluttered. I look like a star, call me the Big Dipper. I keep a pocket full of faces, paper ain't an issue. Shawty jockin' say look like I'm signed to Def Jam. I'm independent, baby girl, I'm just going ham. She say she love my diamond, she wanna wear my jewelry. I'm a lottery big bitch, call me Stephen Curry. Club pitch black dog, but my chest glowing. I'm kinda cocky, talking shit like I'm Terrell Owens. A Mary Jean, Jordan 12 and a white tee, look like I'm shooting a movie every day. Call me Spike Lee. Still coming, these niggas still hate, these bitches still choosing. I'm in the streets daily, hopping out fresh courtesy of the yayo. Got a knock in my pocket, same side as potatoes. The money still coming, these niggas still hate, these bitches still choosing. I'm in the streets daily, hopping out fresh courtesy of the yayo. Got a knock in my pocket, same side as potatoes. I'm with a white bitch, same color in my kids. If you got your money right, you get them all white bricks. You can tell a nigga shining, take a look at my wrist. Got them all red diamond like your girl lipstick. I got these hoes sick, I got these hater mad. I'm popping rose bottle, I'm rocking Gucci tag. Got a stupid crazy swag, nothing like you wanna be. I'm Texas, they Brazil, 2 for 20 up in Applebee's. I look just like a masterpiece. You should hang me on the wall when she wants some dope dick. I'm the one your bitch can call, getting money all year. Winter, summer, spring, and fall. Nickname Shawty Low, nigga I done it all. State gang. The money still coming, these niggas still hate, these bitches still choosing. I'm in the streets daily, hopping out fresh courtesy of the yayo. Got a knot in my pocket, same side and potatoes. The money still coming, these niggas still hate, these bitches still choosing. I'm in the streets daily, hopping out fresh courtesy of the yayo. Got a knot in my pocket, same side and potatoes. My feet up, my feet up, my feet
the
up.
trap, I'm doing me. Hey, yo, kick back with my feet up in the trap, I'm doing me.
My feet up,
I'm doing me.
my feet up.
Hey, yo, kick back with my feet up in the trap, I'm doing me. Keep my distance from these suckers, I can't let them ruin me. Drug dealer, pimps and hustlers, they the ones influence me. 13 jumped off the porch with drug is insurance. Hey, yo, keep back with my feet up, keep back with my feet up. Keep back with my feet up in the trap, I'm doing me. Hey, yo, keep back with my feet up, keep back with my feet up. Drug dealer, pimps and hustlers, they the ones influence me. Way to work naked like a skinny dipping, no pauses needed for this crucifixion. Fold out, couple screws missing. Paranoid believing superstition. No baby in the river fishing. Need a stove, what a nearest kitchen. Without a diamond, still shine glisten. Sell around so everybody itching. Call it strong, charging for a mission. Mathematics, simple addition. Bad luck like a bad kid. One of the few still around street, no matter what. Never act different, no GPS. But they back tripping. Money cup, guess I'm back sipping. Like Jason Kidd, I guess I'm back a hey, yo, keep back with my feet up in the trap, I'm doing me. Keep my distance from these suckers, I can't let them ruin me. Drug dealer, pimps and hustlers, they the ones influence me. 13 jumped off the porch with drugs is insurance. Hey, yo, keep back with my feet up, keep back with my feet up. Keep back with my feet up in the trap, I'm doing me. Hey, yo, keep back with my feet up, keep back with my feet up. Drug dealer, pimps and hustlers, they the ones influence me.
I was riding in the tourist, dreaming of a rake. Got another that bun, then another K. Go by the escape, pop by the K. Black cat with a dude, shot a Timberlake. Real reach at a rally, it's a murder 8. Ball corner, don't rock step with an 8. I'm a star cloud 9, I'm an Alice Bay. Roll run the show, money, get a steady state. Play brother, finna kill, Adam on the way. Riding 36, 9 present on the day. I was counting money way back at 08. 7 name, money boy trade. HD lifestyle, I'm in 4K. 4 clips, 2 rock, chrome, 8K. Being legal, I carry 34 state. Sick and tired, nigga, gotta
hey, yo, keep back with my feet up in the trap, I'm doing me. Keep my distance from these suckers, I can't let them ruin me. Drug dealer, pimps and hustlers, they the ones influence me. 13 jumped off the porch with drugs is insurance. Hey, yo, keep back with my feet up, keep back with my feet up. Keep back with my feet up in the trap, I'm doing me. Hey, yo, keep back with my feet up, keep back with my feet up. Drug dealer, pimps and hustlers, they the ones influence me. Hey, yo, keep back with my feet up in the trap, I'm doing me. Keep my distance from these suckers, I can't let them ruin me. Drug dealer, pimps and hustlers, they the ones influence me. 13 jumped off the porch with drugs is insurance. Hey, yo, keep back with my feet up, keep back with my feet up. Keep back with my feet up in the trap, I'm doing me. Hey, yo, keep back with my feet up, keep back with my feet up. Drug dealer, pimps and hustlers, they the ones influence me.
Never been a hoe, I stay on go, so what the business? Nigga talking reckless, shoot this bitch ass with the quickness. Now he bleeding, sorry, begging, asking for forgiveness. Bow, 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 limp biscuit. All my niggas wildin', they done labeled us a misfit. Wake up every morning, 2 or 3, 5 in the tidbit. Oh shit, did nobody come to see you old? It's some focus. Shoot 100 shots, no reloading. Master of the game, you would think I'm into coded. Memphis niggas spit this pimpin', mackin' like I'm golden. Ho, with my money, you gon' turn me to the old me. Stay high, first class flight, I'm in the nosebleed. Copy, cooking, whipping, shipping, till you count the proceeds. OG, I've been moving back niggas since 03. Low key, niggas hating, but they don't want no beat. State gang, true sippers, bitch, I bet we don't eat. Get jammed, get a lawyer, make it burn it, don't speak. Pour a four, I need some more, nigga had a long week. Shout out to my plug, he showed me love, he out in Long Beach. I'm too geek, walking by myself, but left with two freaks. Ooh, we nothing in their mouth and on they booty. Austin Power swag, yeah, baby, this is groovy. You can call me Money Boy, or you can call me Nudie. Hood niggas, churches, chicken, let me get a two-piece. Top down, two-seater, let me feel the two-breed. Gotta hold it steady, chopper, kick it back like Bruce Lee. Lately I've been in the zone, I guess I'm in my 2-3. Don't call my phone for nothing less than a QP. Feeling like the Micheal, cause my bitch is bad and bougie. All my haters love me, all these bitches just some groupies. Came a long way, I like to introduce the new me. Standing on business like I'm king or like I'm Drewski. Call me Ron Island cause I like my love for choosy. When we link it's a movie, she bustin' like a Uzi. I love the way she do me, I beat it up like Uzi. She dancing just like Suki. Call me Ron Island cause I love my love for choosy. When we link it's a movie, she bustin' like a Uzi. I love the way she do me, I beat it up like Uzi. She dancing just like Suki. I never been a hoe, I stay on go, so what the business? Niggas talking reckless, shoot his bitch ass with the quickness. Name pleading, sorry, baby, asking for forgiveness. Bow, 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 Limp Biscuit. Never been a hoe, I stay on go, so what the business? Nigga talking reckless, shoot his bitch ass with the quickness. Name pleading, sorry, baby, asking for forgiveness. Bow, 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 Limp Biscuit. Good morning, people. Good morning. I don't know if this, y'all know it'd be a toss up if my Wi-Fi gonna act right or not. Well, not my Wi-Fi, my internet. So if the motherfuckers start buffering, I got it already set up to where I'll just play the audio. But we're gonna try to screen share this thing. So I want to see some of the comments because I'm pretty sure they lit them niggas up in the chat.
AKA Black. I want to apologize, number one, for my tardiness, for one, and number two, I want to apologize for our technical difficulties. But first of all, let me give a shout out because we're here. We made it. I want to give a shout out to our resources. Investigative, advocating, organizing resources. Our partners and viewers on both Facebook and YouTube alike. I want to also ask you guys that are able to, in a moment, I'm going to actually have my team, literally, y'all forgive me, it's a lot of stuff happening in real time. We're going to put a link on this page that is going to run at periodic moments through this interview that we're getting ready to have. And I'm quite frankly looking forward to. We're going to put up this link of a wish list that was actually decided on and picked by the son of Fania for Christmas. You all have done a phenomenal job and you all have blessed her tremendously. You blessed her tremendously.
Yeah, damn emergency circus.
She wrote, and then I went to go look at the wish list, and y'all have already got almost half of everything this young man has clicked on and said that he wanted. And she says she's running back and forth to the door, grabbing the gifts that people are generously contributing to make sure they can have to us to do our last and final act. As of right now, which is going to be to give her son an amazing Christmas. And all of the things that they've been doing over the years, waiting for the wheels of justice to turn in their favor, all the things that she's had to lose and go through, all the things that has happened in the wrong direction. Literally this one day out of this entire year, I think that we could do something to not only be a blessing to her, but be a blessing to what matters to her the most, and that is her child. And I thank y'all for that. So we're going to get that link up. You can click that link and you can directly go make the purchase, and it'll go directly to Fania and her son for Christmas. And
prime example of why I don't give a fuck what nobody say about this man. He is always giving somebody something. He's always the catalyst for giving somebody something. He's not a selfish person at all. I respect it about people.
I just want to say to you all on INA, thank you so much. All right. And I think that I just saw a message from Fania. Did I see that a few seconds ago? If I did, can you put that back up there? I thought I just saw a name. All right. Can you put that back up there? I want to read that because it looks like Fania is on the live. What up, Garrett? Fania is on the live, and she's giving a response to the stuff that.
Good morning about that life.
Doing. I got it. I found it. I see it. And that says, I love y'all so freaking much. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, y'all. So I would have normally right here taken a moment to acknowledge the people who are on here. Give me a second. I got to do one thing.
Good morning, K. Micheal.
But yeah, we're going to have tonight, we're supposed to have 2 guests, as you guys have already seen. That's supposed to be Michael Smith and Keith Price from this entire Thornton Township Dalton debacle. And we're going to hear from them tonight. And we're going to be asking a question that I particularly would like to have an answer to. And that is, are they good guys or are they goons? I've heard and seen so many things tonight. They're going to be coming on with us here at INA. And we're going to hopefully do a phenomenal job of getting down to the bottom of what's to this. What is this? And are these guys good or not? I saw a post. Give me a second, y'all. I saw a post that
I'm scared to touch it. I feel like if I touch it, it's gonna start buffering and shit.
I'm gonna call them really quickly on the air. Make sure they're coming. Wait on you. No, I only sent it to you because I don't know how to send it to him. Wait on. All right, y'all. Just made them aware we were late, so they probably got a little busy. But give me a second. Give me 1 second while I do this. I want to. Okay, so let me explain me real quick, y'all. My mind is I'm good, I'm competent, and I'm capable. But I had been in an accident, and in that accident, I have to take medication, and also not only take medication, but I got to endure the discomfort of the space that I find.
Nigga, pull your skirt down. Niggas get in car accidents every day, B. I see you enjoying the neck break, Nate Club. You'll be all right. Take them Percocets and you'll be back advocating in no time, my G.
Found myself in. So let me be very clear here. I am cognizant. I do have some pain medicine that shouldn't really mess me up. I'm not taking the muscle relaxers yet, but if you've ever been in an accident, and I have been in several, none of them.
Muscle relaxers are trash. I tell the doctor, I don't even want those. Like, just don't even waste your time. That shit is trash.
None of them my fault, by the way. None of them my fault. But I've been in several accidents, and this last accident is the first time that I received.
You know what? I think you know what. I now that you said stop being mean, E. Brooks, I just thought about it. This nigga was in like 2 or 3 accidents back to back to back. He can't catch a break driving. He might need to stay on the airplanes and ride Ubers and things of that nature.
Real injury. And so I guess it's true. The first 2 days, cool. Day number 3, oh my God. The pain of it all is starting.
Let me get some of that insurance money, G. Let me get some of that therapy money.
To really finally hit me. Day number 3. So y'all bear with me, okay? Because this is definitely not the easiest thing to be enduring and dealing with and still be working. Okay. What else did I want to say? Okay. I also want to set the stage for tonight. I want you all to understand that I've seen people in the chat saying that what needs to be discussed. You kind of made your decision already. Waste of a show. I've heard all of this kind of notion. And I get it. You all probably have cemented in your opinions. But INA, Investigating Advocate, has a responsibility to get to the facts and to advocate. We stand against injustices in any shape, form, or fashion. It would be unfair for us to have allowed Vivian to come on and to give her whole heart and her.
Yeah, see, when I walked in, I saw like maybe 5 to 10 minutes of it. I seen where he was asking Keith about apologizing to Vivian, and I spoke on it a little bit in my live last night. But yeah, that's the only part of it I saw, and I just walked in and said, "Hey, I'm reviewing this tomorrow." I know they were gonna be some damn fools. And I also know, despite being a damn fool, Michael was gonna do his best to seem like he's an alderman or some shit. I ain't have to watch it. I just know the characters of the people now.
Her view, and then not allow for those of the opposing opinion to do the same. Today, we also invite and added Michael Smith to the conversation because Michael Smith has also been under a lot of scrutiny and have had a lot of questions. I know how to distinguish and differentiate personal versus advocating, and I also know how to literally stay focused on the road, and that's most important. So right now, you may have drawn your conclusion. I'm going to talk a little bit about my opinion, but this is, at the end of the day, we need to learn how to have conversations and to be mature. A lot of the problems that we have in our country, I believe.
Absolutely. You can still have a conversation with someone that you don't like. Good. In fact, you could find out why they think that way, and you may think that way too. And y'all have something in common.
Could be resolved if we learn how to communicate and listen. There are three sides to the story. And so today we're going to allow these gentlemen to come on our platform, and we're going to hear from them today. And we're going to do this.
I hate that saying that there's three sides to every story: his side, her side, and the truth. The only side should be the damn truth. There's a crazy saying that we need to get rid of. It shouldn't be three sides to every story. It should just be the goddamn truth. The other two sides, it doesn't fucking matter because it's not the truth.
Particular broadcast differently because I'm going to lean more heavily on your participation and your involvement as an audience, because I don't want to come across as biased on any level, and I don't want y'all to accuse me of anything. So, but tonight, I'm very clear. My minds are very clear. These gentlemen are going to come on regardless of your opinion. We're not going to stop your free speech, but I will not allow for us to have a platform where we do things that literally is distasteful or disgusting. My mods will warn you if you are violating being respectful. You, like I said, express yourself. You can talk crazy if you want to, but just don't be disgusting. If you be disgusting, you will be modded out because we're not going to allow that over here. So my mandate from INA is to be unbiased and to listen, and I'm going to do my job. And if you don't like it, that's unfortunate, but we're going to do it that way over here on INA. So before I go any further, I'm going to give a message, and then we're going to come back, and we're going to bring our guests. 1 second. So what?
So far, so good. I've only seen the Wi-Fi signal once, and it was showing 2 out of 3. So it's a pretty decent signal. It stayed up for about 5 seconds and left.
The views and opinions expressed in this program are those of the speakers and the host, and do not necessarily reflect the views and opinions of Investigate and Advocate. With that being said, please
yes, they do.
Chat.
But look, ain't you fancy? He got a little speaker and everything. Okay, then.
And there you have it. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not going to belabor the moment because we're already late, and I want to be completely respectful, and I'm going to give ample time for us to get down to whatever the nitty gritty is. And so,
he's talking fast,
ladies first and onto the stage, brother Michael.
He talking fast because I got it on 1.25. Because as y'all see, this is a 3-hour video, and it would take forever for me to listen to it on normal speed. Plus, y'all know I talk a lot and stop a lot, so yeah, that's why it's going a little fast. But it's not chipmunkies fast, but it's fast.
Smith, how you doing, sir? Welcome to the show.
Look at Dots. Kick back with his feet up. Damn, nigga.
Hello?
Mr. Smith, how you doing? Welcome.
Why is he laying down?
Thanks for the invite.
Well, thank you for accepting it. Pleasant surprise, man. You look comfortable. You ready?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Keep in mind, they having this conversation after they've been through arbitration and shit, and then Jay was like, "This nigga being a hoe, fuck the agreement," and then they whatever it is, they didn't work it out. They on the panel, and it, if nothing else, it makes for entertainment. I will say he is talking to all these people as election time draws near, and they're disseminating some good information, whether you believe them or not, whether you like them or not. Everybody got some good shit to say, and the political scene is definitely heating up in Dalton.
Right, and then, ladies and gentlemen, of course, you know this man in the face has been the
overweight lover, Keith Price.
Conversation. It says offline. Can we check his camera? Mr. Price, can you say something so I can see if I can hear you?
Jay, don't strike me, nigga. Hey, nigga, don't strike me. Don't strike. See, did I lose out? I think I lost out on the motherfucking membership giveaway again. I can't ever win. I have better odds going to Big Bingo.
All right, y'all. Mr. Price is, I think, frozen. We'll give him an opportunity to try to come back in. It's giving boost. Mobile. Huh? Okay, we're gonna get him. Come back in. All right, Mr. Smith. First of all, I want to thank you for coming on, man. What a journey.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Big
journey, man.
It's been a hell of a ride, and for you to be on here, I think that is very brave of you, and I appreciate it because I'm very brave, very generous, very kind, because we've not had the best interaction during this particular fight.
No, we haven't. Everybody's not going to agree on certain terms, but we can, as you say, learn to be respectful of each other's opinions, and that's what it's all about, Although we might have disagreements at times, I think our main thing that draws us all together is we have a care and concern for the people in which we serve. Yeah, I appreciate that.
No doubt. Also, thank you too for
accepting my invitation. Big ass on the screen.
Once again.
As soon as Keith brought his big ass on the screen, it started buffering. I don't like this shit.
They're not here. Mr. Price says that he cannot hear. Okay, so and then you got okay. Can we work with him? Okay, so we're gonna work with him in the background, and we're just gonna kind of start talking to Mr. Michael Smith beforehand. And I got a lot of things I'm depending on here because they got a mandate on me of neutrality.
Why TV so
good? They're not playing. All right, so with that being said, let's kind of just sort of go over stuff we already know. Michael Smith, you're one of the youngest people elected as a trustee in the village of Dalton. Let me ask you this so I can get this.
Dixmoor.
Dalton is already in my mind. What got you involved in politics to ever want to be a part of this in the first place?
That came from my history teacher at Thornton, Mr. Fred Bellato. He's the current mayor of the city of Blue Island. Mr. Bellato at the time was a park district commissioner, and he would come to civics class and talk to us about the political process and why we should get involved. And he would tell us about some of the meetings, he endured as being a commissioner of the park district, and he struck my attention. And then also at the young age, I was a Harvey police cadet. So we had to attend the Harvey City Council meetings. And when I say the Harvey City Council meetings at that time, with Mayor Eric J. Kellogg as the mayor, Ron Waters as the alderman, you had Danzler as an alderman.
That's not me popping, by the way, ladies and gentlemen.
I would enjoy going to Harvey's Council the dialogue amongst the elected officials. And
I think that's Keith. Shit still doing it. They just took him off the screen, but he was still connected. I think.
Michael Smith, hold on one second. We're having some really bad technical issues. I think your signal may be going bad now. And Mr. Price, your TV is extremely loud. It's a lot of interference.
Right, whoever in Keith's background, rooting the motherfucker, they watching the hell out of some TV.
Can you say something now? Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know if that's our signal. Okay, now
y'all know I don't want to fast forward because as soon as I do, it's gonna start buffering.
And you were gonna Mike.
The only time we buffered is when he brought his big ass on the screen the first time.
Yeah, that's gonna be you. Like, if you go out and come back in, I appreciate it. That's gonna be Michael. Mr. Price, how are you? Man, this ain't going well at all. Keith Price, how are you?
Cut your TV down, nigga.
Keith, can you hear me? Cam. So up.
And not on the show.
We said we had done in the bag, and I'm supposed to get.
Hey!
We demand that the first.
Okay, y'all reach out to him. I don't know what to say about that. I can't. Michael, welcome back. Are you
Yeah, man.
Wow. This is bad. Michael Smith and Keith Price both with bad reception.
Hey, First Lady Brown.
And I'm hoping you guys can see this. Michael, can you hear me clear? Yeah. This sucks. I got another idea. I'm gonna call you and have you on.
It's the 33-minute mark. See, I don't want to skip it. I think we're gonna start buffering, First Lady. I don't want to jinx it.
I've never seen this in.
I don't want to jinx it.
So ladies and gentlemen, I don't know. We're having extremely
then I'm gonna have to stop
connectivity issues. So I could call them audibly. If I call them audibly, then unfortunately we lose the option of being able to bring people and have you call into the show. I don't know what I'm gonna let y'all decide. Audience, do you all want me to call them audibly, or do we give this one more go round? I hear an echo at the bottom. What do we do, ladies and gentlemen? I'm gonna let the
hand me that bag real quick. Right there. I saved that bag for tonight. Right there. Hand me that. Yeah, that bag right there.
Y'all, First Lady told me to skip it. If it start fucking up, it's her fault. We gonna blame her.
Yeah, okay. Let's get it.
This guy. All right, y'all. All right. So anyway, we've asked the chat already to be respectful. We're gonna ask you guys. Obviously, let's
you getting hit with the holidays.
You guys have been in politics in the Southland. You guys have a reputation for being the guys that know how to get people knocked off the ballot. Before I get into some of the questions that we want to talk to you all about, I'm gonna ask y'all both. Keith Price, are you a good guy or are you a goon, and why?
I'm a great guy. It seems like in politics, if you're young and you can't be controlled, the first thing they want to label you as a hothead. That's automatic. Shit, definitely not a goon. What's a goon to a goblin?
All right, Fat Wayne, you just come on. You could have just said, I'm not a goon. Technically, the man hasn't done anything to anybody. He's just talked. Everybody in this situation has talked. There's not one person that ain't talked their shit. So goons is actually beating people up. I would say Kamal is more of a goon than Big Daddy, because we heard of Kamal slamming Nate into a wall so hard that he needed a neck brace. That he was also on the scene putting hands on the nigga who what do you call it? Who had got arrested at the turkey drive or whatever the fuck. Tiffany, we want to know how y'all still able to do big bingo if the township is cut down. They had a little bit of money left over from the last budget or month or whatever the fuck. How was big bingo able to go off, Tiffany? Why you been quiet on social media? Say something. You ain't gonna say nothing about the damn documentary they put out on you. You ain't got nothing smart to say or shit. You just gonna let it go for the first time ever. All right, then. Well, your run in Thornton Township is over, man. We don't care about big bingo. It's gone. No matter how many big bingos you throw, your ass is still not on the ballot. It's over. It is over. And big bingo will go on without you. They don't need you for big bingo.
Nothing.
Interesting. Michael Smith, same question.
Again, First Lady, that's what I said. That's talking crazy to Gonzalez. He talk to you. I whoop your ass. He ain't did nothing to nobody though. He ain't threw a punch. He ain't spit at a nigga. His big ass ain't even squared up on nobody like he was gonna fight. The closest we saw to what a square up was Jed and Andrew Holmes. Andrew Holmes, he squared up with his southpaw stance. I'm telling you, that nigga looked like he used to box with Joe Louis back in the day when he said, "Come on, nigga, come on." That's the closest we got to a fight. A square up. He ain't squared up on nobody. He just talk shit.
Are you a good guy or a
I'm a good guy, man. Jed, I've been in politics since I was 18. Everything I've gotten, I've earned. When I say I got in office, I knock doors. Because particularly the candidate I ran.
I'm an asshole. I'm not a good guy. I'm not a bad guy. I'm just an asshole.
Ran with for mayor, Kevin Grimmett. He was on a different kind of role, and a lot of people told me, Mike, well, I hope you don't run to be just a puppet.
Yeah,
I
Mike
hope
looked
you're
like
gonna
he
run and
may
be
have
your own
did
person.
too much Molly
that's what
back in the
I
day.
did. When I was in Dixmoor, I was a stand-up guy, meaning I stood for my own.
Is this what politics make you look like in 16 years? Shit.
And it got me my background that I had, because I wouldn't take stuff. I would read. I would come to the meetings real well prepared. I'm sorry. And you know,
Then nobody asked you to agree with me being an asshole, ma'am. I stand in my truth.
I know 65 ILCS from the front of my hand to the back of my hand. And for those that don't know, that's the Illinois State Compiled Statutes. That's what run municipal governments. And I can quote it from the front to the back. I know the positions. I know what the mayor job is. I know what the trustee's job is. Mayor, alderman, village president, village trustee, they're all interchangeable. And I know that. And that's what I think has deemed me from a lot of things, because I don't depend on attorneys to tell me things. You know, I do my own research. And I guess I get that from Keith Price,
Was
as
that
well as
shade at Tiffany?
the former mayor of Markham, David Webb. And
I'm saying, was that shade at Tiffany though when he said, "I don't wait on lawyers to tell me stuff"? Because most people don't just have a lawyer to reach out to talk to without paying, like the politicians do. So was that shade at Tiffany because she always need the lawyer to tell her what's legal and what's not because she don't do the research herself, even though she done been in politics at least a decade?
he told me one thing. He said, Mike, you need to learn your municipal ordinance. You need to understand what the municipal statute is. He said that's your holy Bible when it comes to government. And once he turned me on to
he
that,
worked for the
man,
he worked for Dalton, don't it?
And I became
Did he get appointed to a
one
job?
of the youngest elected officials in the state of Illinois that
he getting that government money.
Any and everybody. And I was able to take over Dixmoor. When I say that, I mean we beat the incumbent, which was Kevin Grimmett. My entire team at that time was Mayor Dorothy Armstrong. We ran under the We Care team. We beat them, and people had came and tried. She tried for many years to win mayor, and we won it. And Keith is a testament to that. We did some great things in the village of Dixmoor, and it was amazing thing. As time and things go on, you know, you get a lot of people that are jealous, and I say any person.
Hold on, Michael. Michael, we're gonna pace ourselves here. We're gonna get there.
Okay.
That nigga was ready to talk.
But I was asking about you. Shit. Are you a good guy or are you a goon, and why?
I'm a good guy, man. I've always been.
He said he was a good guy.
Always have tried to help my community, help anybody that I could. And that's just what it's about. I come under good tutelage from a good family.
Okay.
Let me hold $1,000.
All right, I got it. So we're gonna get into this because literally you all have been the epicenter, and y'all been the most vocal of basically the individuals that's basically going to bat for Tiffany Henyard. If I see Tiffany Henyard, I'm going in any battle. I'm hearing Keith Price, Michael Smith. and people are making all these allegations against her. So when y'all hear these allegations and y'all are saying that y'all are good guys, do y'all think y'all handling it like good guys?
I thought Mike took over the snitch
whole
position.
Reporting issue.
The other nigga who will never be at work.
Deliberately.
The other Keith.
Set out to the public to make people look as if they're bad guys.
Freeman. I thought he had Keith Freeman.
Multiple videos out there all over the place, Jed.
You know,
people
Tiffany
acting fools,
paying him,
calling names, putting on a show for the world, looking like black people can't govern themselves. You don't have me on there acting crazy, wild, cussing people out. It hasn't happened. But sometimes just because you don't take no shit, people want to say you're a bad guy. I mean, I heard you're a bad guy. I don't think so. I guess it depends on what movement you're doing. But I really could care less what anybody thinks of me. I know who I am.
But let me be a little bit more down the middle. People are suggesting and alleging that Tiffany Henyard's administration and leading is hurting the community. How could you defend that?
Hey, David, let me call you right back.
First Lady, do you think it's cool that Keith Freeman don't ever be at work, but he still get a check? What the fuck does he do at this point? What is his job? What does he do? Who does he talk to on a daily basis? How does he fulfill his duties? Is it all online? He never has to go into the office? And cool, if he ain't fired, fine. But don't he need to be in the office every day? Isn't that part of the job description? Can he at least work for his money? Can he at least, like, how is he still? Now, when he was cool with Tiffany, his black ass was at every board meeting. We ain't seen this nigga at a board meeting since whatever, before she fired him and all. It's been a long time since this nigga's been at a board meeting. He gets paid to be there. Why is he not showing up? He just getting a free motherfucking check.
How could you defend that?
And stand for he retired.
How can I defend what? That we're hurting people?
All of these things that people are saying against Tiffany, you're in defense of her. How could you be in defense of her with these allegations?
Well, I'm in defense of her because I don't see this person that they portray in the news media, in the articles. I don't see that person. Tiffany Henyard has never asked me to do anything illegal. As a matter of fact, she always says, and this is her key word to her whole administration, if
he feel threatened, he need to get a restraining order.
Get it in writing from the attorney.
That's a big ass man. He ain't scared of them motherfuckers.
I'm more about receipts, and I guess it's
bigger
easy
than everybody
to
else.
When I hear the lies that's out there,
it's
and then they can be
looking
contradicted, like Chris Gonzalez got on.
Hold on, we're gonna get there. I'm trying to build a foundation here, and that is because so basically on your recollection of everything you witnessed, are involved in, that's going on in Thornton Township, Dalton, you're saying that everything you've heard 100% is false.
I've heard
all of the allegations, they're false. The Tiffany that's painted is not. Come back.
I'm trying.
The Tiffany that's painted is not the real Tiffany. You don't know any of those allegations to be founded or true.
No, I don't know. I personally don't. I mean,
he lied. That nigga is lying.
It was a gravy.
That nigga is lying. He knows some of this shit is true. That's why he was like, personally, you don't believe nothing. So out of all the shit that's been alleged against her, it's not one thing. You don't believe she commingled funds when she went to Vegas. You don't think that happened? You don't think she was frying folk with the Tiffany Cares thing when she said she ain't know nothing about it, but then everybody she know is on the board of directors and shit? You don't think that happened? That's in black and white. You believe in the black and white and the statutes and all of that shit. You had numbers. You ignore those. You're not keeping it real, G. You would be more respected if you be like, man, that what y'all want me to say? That's my homegirl. Like, what the fuck do y'all want me to say? I talk to her on the side, but in public, I'm not gonna do her like that. That's my homegirl. What the fuck? You would get a lot more respect that way. It's called loyalty. But to act like that's a simple question, nigga.
Be trained over there, bro. I'm talking, and you know, most of the time when I speak anywhere I'm at, I'm speaking from the Thornton Township level. I don't know much about what's going on in Dalton. So as for in Thornton Township, and most of the people that talk on the internet don't separate the two or don't have an idea of separating them. They accuse stuff towards Thornton Township that may have happened in Dalton and vice versa. But in the township, I mean, everything was real good until a certain person got fired.
Interesting. Same question to you, Michael Smith. How could you be in defense of somebody with all these allegations?
Well, number one, I put myself in that position. A lot of people have accused me of a lot of things. A lot of people have accused several other mayors I've been close with, particularly Eric J. Kellogg, of things that he was going to prison and, was doing wrong. And I tell people, you have to wait until everything is said and done. Everybody deserves their day in court. And I think in America, it's always innocent until proven guilty. But in this place, you are proven guilty before proven innocent. And you got to let things play out and you got to see what's going on. And I guess my knowledge of the Southland and being in the Southland for all of my life, I've seen these allegations before. I've seen all of this. And it comes from individuals that don't kiss the ring, don't do what others want them to do their way.
So you would say also that these allegations, in your opinion, are 100% false?
I can say 100% false. I go back with Tiffany when we were trustees together.
So another nigga that don't believe that she lied when they clearly showed that she was lying. That's the allegation. Is it against the law? Apparently not, but she lied about it. It had to have looked bad for her to have lied about it. I'm just saying.
Back in 2019, and I saw a young trustee such as myself fighting through adversity and trying to do the right things in their community. And, the only thing I guess back from 2019 to today is everything is on social media. When we had our meetings, nothing was as televised and as much as in the media as it is today. I mean,
because you're saying, and Michael Smith, if you could do me a favor, and because I don't want to be on here extremely long, I want to try to get as much of it out as we can. Just shorten our answers a little bit.
Shit.
I'm then going to ask you all a very serious question, man to man.
Okay.
Face to face.
Yeah,
I've been very active as an advocate in this fight. But I'm coming here as an I'm asking you. I've been very active as an advocate in this fight. I've made several videos making allegations and bringing what I would say are receipts. If you've seen any of those, what am I doing? Am I sensationalizing? Am I lying? Am I making things up? What is your opinion of what INA is doing in Dalton and in Thornton?
I wouldn't say it's, well, I don't know. I guess it would be INA if that's the squad, if that's the team. But I personally think you all have been used. And
whether they have been used or not, he asked you, have they been putting out accurate information? Have they been making up shit? Have they been sensationalizing shit for headlines, clicks, and views? These are simple questions these niggas won't answer. That was a nah, you ain't lying. Yes, you lying. Bro, I think you've been used.
And somewhere in my heart, I think you may have realized a little bit of that because I noticed little switches here and there. I think people have used you all to come out here to push their agenda. I know originally it was supposed to be all about what happened with Mr. Holmes. Come here. Get that out your mouth. I know it was supposed to be about what happened with Mr. Holmes, but somewhere along the line, you got super, entrenched, made some new friends, or whatever you may want to call it, associates. And I think personally, they've used you to a point to push an agenda.
That first lady,
all that wild stuff wasn't happening at Thornton Township.
First lady,
until you came in.
Damn it, we have been having like buffer free, none weird things happening. Now I'm gonna skip it back, but ladies and gentlemen, if it start buffering and shit, it's First Lady fault, and she got hit the cash apps. It's her fault. And how far back do I need to go? Because I'm having to every so often go and listen to it on my other device just to make sure that it's not buffering and things of that nature, and the audio ain't being fucked up. So where do I need to take it back to? No, 44, 45 is too far. 45, 54, I guess. Let's see.
What happened with Mr. Holmes? Come here. Get that out your mouth. I know it was supposed to be about what happened with Mr. Holmes, but somewhere along the line,
fuck.
And trying to do the right thing.
It's your fault, First Lady.
And
see, this ain't like
the only thing I guess
back
from
audio
2019 to today is everything is on social media. When we had our
meeting, too late. Don't say don't go back
was as
now.
Televised and as much as in the media as it is today. I mean,
you're saying okay. So pause. And Michael Smith, if you could do me a favor, and because I don't want to be on here extremely long, I want to try to get as much of it out as we can to shorten our answers a little bit. I'm then going to ask you all a very serious question, man to man.
Okay.
Face to face. I've been very active as an advocate in this fight, but I'm coming here as an interview. But I'm asking you. I've been very active as an advocate in this fight. I've made several videos making allegations and bringing what I would say are receipts. If you've seen any of those, what am I doing? Am I sensationalizing? Am I lying? Am I making things up? What is your opinion of what INA is doing in Dalton and in Thornton?
I wouldn't say it's well. I don't know. I guess it would be INA if that's the squad, if that's the team.
Now, First Lady, who we listening for to take a shot? We think who we listening to? Which one of these varmin are we listening to?
I personally think you all have been used, and
I trust Keith more than Michael because Keith got facial hair.
And somewhere in my heart, I think you may have realized a little bit of that because I noticed little switches here and there. I think people have used you all to come out here to push their agenda. I know originally it was supposed to be all about what happened with Mr. Holmes. Come here. Get that out your mouth. I know it was supposed to be about what happened with Mr. Holmes, but somewhere along the line, you got super, entrenched, made some new friends, or whatever you may want to call it, associates. And I think personally, they've used you to a point to push an agenda.
It wasn't
all that wild stuff wasn't happening at Thornton Township until you came in there. Then people started getting very disrespectful over at Thornton Township. One thing about me, I don't mess with nobody that don't mess with me, man. I think you may know that over the years. I don't. It becomes a time where when people think they could just keep disrespecting you, and you like, okay, all right, y'all want to play?
Are you able to? Okay, but who do you think is using me? Can you be more specific, or you want to keep it general?
Good question.
I personally think it's the House campaign. I think somewhere in there they said, hey, let's use Jed to do this, that, and the other.
Michael Smith, same question. What is that?
I think that, as everybody would say, there's always two sides to things. And the best thing I can say is you have to research and understand government. And I think the problem in our community is our community don't understand.
God damn it.
They don't understand the powers,
nigga number 2. First of all, overweight level, put your phone on silent, vibrate or something. The motherfucker, and you, nigga, why won't y'all just answer if INA has been doing a good job, if they've been putting out lies, if they sensationalized and shit? He didn't ask you, do he need to understand government? Or do you think he understand government? He didn't ask you that. He didn't ask you about the problem in the black community or nothing, nigga. Y'all is getting on my nerves. You niggas will not answer direct questions.
Positions, and that's one thing that I think needs to be put forth, because a lot of people have a lot of different misconceptions, but you can't misconfuse things if you understand the totality of it. Meaning, as elected officials, you don't per se touch the money. No trustee, no mayor.
Okay, but Marcus, I gotta. Okay, I want to keep. So, but the question that I asked was about me being INA doing the work we were doing, giving the information we're giving. You just said that the information.
I'm glad he finally said, "Hold up, niggas," because like, hold up, you, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? Well, man, you know, on the go round, man, at the yeah, because you know what I'm saying, this is what we like to do, yeah, in the black community, and they don't know nothing about that, and yeah, so this is what we doing.
You better run them donations, baby. Run them donations, baby. Run them donations, baby.
Thank you for the super chat, First Lady.
That you heard 100% false. So what is your opinion of what INA has been doing in this situation?
My opinion is, I think INA, and this came to we had our issues, is I think the problem was you came out to attack. And really
was he lying though?
Everyone's side.
Was
and
he
once
lying,
you got a chance to really sit down and understand, well, man, yeah, Mike he's talking, okay, I hear what he's saying now. You know, the glove's not on. We got a chance to really sit down and understand things. I think a better understanding is coming. I think if that approach had came, a softer approach as to let me come in and really get to see everybody for who they are. It could have been a lot smoother. I'm not knocking anything that you guys do. I believe anybody should investigate and look into things that you feel is not right.
On both sides.
My thing in doing that is come with a softer approach. Try to see everybody's side. And then
motherfucker, your approach ain't soft. Malcolm approach wasn't soft. What the United States approach ain't soft. We bomb motherfuckers. Just because you're not harsh, but you are. How you gonna tell somebody else how to approach some shit when you be mean in the motherfucker yourself? Don't you have harsh deliveries and harsh approaches? Come on, man. You didn't dox the nigga twice on the news. Y'all were giving out Belcher information and shit. I don't think that was harsh.
Put everybody's side out. Allow those people then to come up with their opinions on what they're saying based off of both points of views. You get what I'm saying, Jed?
Okay, well, I hear you. And what I'm going to do now, that's pretty much my warm-up questions to kind of get us started and get the ice broke. But let's go into the real stuff that people want to know about. And then I'm actually going to encourage audience participation, primarily our members of INA, those who watch this broadcast and have been following us, who've been giving these receipts. And we want to address some of those if you're comfortable doing it. So I want to start with let me start with you, Michael Smith. People say, and you've heard it's one of the reasons why me and you ended up in court with restraining orders back and forth, is that you've been disrespectful to residents while being in defense of Tiffany Henyard, saying some very vile things or insulting people and degrading them, threatening them. Any of it true?
as true, no. I think that's why I say everybody has to come to the meetings and see what goes on. I don't think everybody sees the little things or hear the little things that people say. In particular, I'm going to say, when you talk about someone's background or you want to put things out, I think you got to have a conversation with them instead of just going off of what somebody might say or what somebody might put out, because everything that's put out is not true. And from the beginning that I began to speak out, individuals have said some things and they don't know truly the background or the history on what happened or what went on. And that causes, as Keith said, they say when you're young, oh, you're a hothead. No, that's my passion. My passion is when I believe in what I believe in and I know what is right according to the statute, that's how I speak. And it might offend a lot of people because when you know things and you can correct the individual and say things, it makes them feel uncomfortable. But to say that I've harassed citizens and things of that sort, no, I've spoken the truth when it comes to the statute. And I'm going to stand on that. As I've always said, 65 ILCS is what governs our communities. Your opinion is not what governs it. It's what the legislators has put into place.
Okay, so but let me ask you this question, because you obviously been in government. You said it. I said you were young. You said what inspired you to be in government. So when you talk about people having an opportunity to address their elected official, don't you think that the people's business, the meeting that is conducted, this is the best and the most opportune time for the public to get out their grievances, no matter how good, bad, ugly, or indifferent it may come across? Isn't it when they're supposed to be able to do it unrestrained?
No. When you talk about your public meetings, that's to conduct your public business. When you have your public town halls, when you have your things of that sort, that's when the public can do the things that they want to do. Now, this is according to law. When you have those meetings, coming in, doing your frustrations, that's why if you look at a lot of people's agendas, Jed, it says you can only address agenda items only. That's because if those meetings were allowed to allow all residents to come in and say whatever you wanted to say, the people will never be able to get their business done. I think there are times and places where you can have that intimate setting and you can be able to get the things out. I'm not saying don't hold your elected officials accountable. You should do that. But I think there are appropriate times. And especially in the African American community and I'm gonna tell you, Jed, when I was a trustee, I visited every community's board meetings. I've been to the Posen, I've been to the Lansings, I've been to everywhere. And I don't see in those communities the dialogue going on that I see going on in our community. And again, it comes to the educational piece. I'm going to stand on that. I don't think our communities.
So hold on. So here's the question. You're not an employee. You're not paid. I get it that you may have a personal relationship. You're not elected in the village, but you have been consistently at the township and in the village, basically standing proxy and running interference for Tiffany Hinyard, but you're not even living under her governance.
I live in Thornton Township. Now I get you on that. You're right. I'm not a Dalton
resident.
You
don't live in Dalton, but you in Dalton like
when you
do.
talk about Riverdale, that butt
Riverdale,
Dalton, I see things that others don't see because Georgia Riverdale is literally next door to the village of Dalton.
Yeah, but I get that. So what I'm trying to say is we've seen you. You've been a fixture in this. You've been a fixture in basically speaking back to residents under that direct governance, giving them your opinion as somewhat of a 50-50 outsider. And basically what I'm asking you, because you said you're a good guy, what's good about that? Is that what you should be doing with the morals and the values and the principles you have?
Yeah, you should tell people the truth as to things. When I'm going to say, for instance, when you got people to say, well, the mayor's stealing money. The mayor don't touch the money. The only people that can touch the money is the treasurer, the comptroller. Those are people that have direct access. Your mayor do not have direct access. You know why? Because it takes 2 signatures to do anything. It takes 2 signatures. A lot of people don't understand that. And that's the aspect that I bring when I come, as I tell them, you got to read 65 ILCS. Just like they say, well, the mayor can't make appointments. That's not true. The mayor is the only one in the municipality that can make an appointment.
Okay.
The trustees cannot make an appointment.
All right. So you want to really, really hinge on the rules and the law. And I appreciate that. Definitely show education in the process. But so one of the clips that we were getting ready to pull up, they're not
break the law
yet, but it is a moment where you're kind of sort of in the Thornton Township meeting and you're kind of speaking to Stephanie. You're speaking to Stephanie, and then I began to come to you speaking about things that have been said about your allegations. Are you saying that you speaking to Stephanie in the way that you were was the right thing to do?
He wanted to
and
talk.
If it was, why?
INA.
The way you were talking.
Yeah, because see, again, that's why I said, Jay, you got to understand the background. I was a part of DOT. And for those that don't think that I understand and know how to spell, I know what DOT is. That's the Democrats of Thornton Township.
I caught on to that. I said that a lot.
When that group was created,
it still made a hell of a moment, though. That's gonna never fuck you up. That's never gonna fuck you up.
So who all was slow?
I'm coming. No, well, I mean, I don't think that's fair because people. It took me a while to realize that that's what he was saying.
Yeah,
he was making an accusation.
I was a part of that group.
Go ahead.
Let me say this: if it wasn't for me and Keith Price, Napoleon wouldn't be the committeeman. I'm gonna be honest because
they don't want to hear that.
He almost lost this thing to Thaddeus Jones. Now, what we were able to do is to get the fence riders to say, hey.
Yeah, but hold on. I want to talk about the moment with Stephanie. Was that the right thing to do and why?
Yeah, it's the right thing to do, Jay, because I've been attacked by Stephanie personally on social media, on whatever. So, yeah, I lashed out and said some things.
Son of a bitch, my mic was off. I said, I'm of the belief that if that woman can talk shit, that man can talk shit back. They ain't fighting, they simply talking shit. If she could cuss him out and call him names, he could cuss her ass out and call her names. Even swap ain't never been no swindle.
Things back because things were first brought out against me. You don't hear little black so-and-sos and all of this type of stuff. See, a lot of people don't understand that. And when I came into DOT and we had our first meeting, I sat at the table, I was totally at odds because Stephanie was sitting there. And we have had this going on since Zuccarelli was around because I felt that at the time, she was one of the ones that helped stop me from getting to be where I was at because she had a hierarchy in the Thornton Township Democrats.
We're talking about Stephanie Wiedemann.
Yes.
You feel that your progress was stunted by Stephanie Wiedemann.
Yes.
And you also saying that during this situation, you feel attacked?
Oh, I was attacked, man. You got to go back to, and I wish I had those posts.
Hold on, sorry. I'm not the best interviewer, Michael Smith. I'm saying you feel attacked because you feel attacked for what? Like, why do you feel attacked? I think that's why I
feel attacked because I started speaking out, and when I spoke out,
they painted him out to be a predator. I don't know if it's true or not, but they painted him out to be a predator. That's definitely being attacked.
I spoke out with intelligence to understand and know government, and so it goes back to if you know something, they want to shut you up. So they would come at me. Man, they would come at me. And this ain't the first time. I would go to the city of Harvey council, and Keith can say this. He can verify when Kellogg was the mayor and speak out to the council at that time and say things that y'all doing, it's not right. Because, man, when you're a leader, you see things are wrong and you see things, people going down the wrong path, you're going to speak out, man. You're going to speak out because that's the passion and that's the leadership in you. And that's what made me to do it. Even when Riley was the mayor of Dalton, I got involved. I came to the meeting and I spoke out. And me and Riley were cool. But I would speak out and say, hey, Mayor, that wasn't right. Just like people don't understand, there are times as well that I don't agree with everything that is going on in the administration. I say it. But people don't see that.
What do you say that?
Where do I say it?
Yeah.
I say it personally. I let a person know personally.
And that's what I asked you a moment ago. And I get no one's going to agree with anybody 100%. I'm asking you a question, but here's the question. So out of everything you've heard as allegations, you've never heard anything that's coming from the public side or the media side or the YouTube side that you agree with, that you've had to discuss personally?
That I agree with. I can honestly say, Jed, no. Because I think because there's a lot of misunderstandings, man. And it breaks down to
All right. Sorry to cut you up. I got to get to Keith Price, and I got to get to this audience. We're gonna let the audience engage in a bit, but we're just setting the foundation here. Keith Price, same thing with you. That you've been accused as of late. You've been all over social media because of your conversation with Vivian Allen, and basically it looked like you wished cancer upon her. And she came on, she spoke about it, she expressed that she was a friend. I mean, as a man, as a black man, with all the things you say, as somebody who says you're a good man.
I definitely think that comment was taken out of context.
Handle that. What is that?
First of all, you a black man. Did you not attack Tiffany Henry? Did you think you was just gonna ask all the questions and not get asked anything back, Jed?
Okay.
Did
you not? Yeah. You the host.
You the host. I'm the host.
No.
Okay then. Okay then. Cause see that's what I'm saying though. We can't always use we saving the black woman and we don't do it because we know these women is unruly. That's how I'm gonna put it. Sometimes they will get out of pocket, and sometimes you just gotta cuss a bitch out. We done been there. You try to ignore it. There's only so much you can take. And as the overweight lover said earlier, when you just don't say nothing, motherfuckers pick at you and pick at you and pick at you because they think you weak. Oh, E. Brooks, he said, Jed said something about what Keith as a black man attacking Vivian Allen, and he said, well, aren't you a black man? Didn't you attack Tiffany Henry? And keep in mind, the attack is simply speaking against. It's not actually attacking the person. It's not lying on them or anything. It's just motherfuckers talking shit. Oh, the cancer statement. He told her if she remained bitter and mean and stuff, cancer could come back 10 times worse. He was saying it's not healthy to be around here so upset and stressed. I think he's gonna say what he said verbatim. I remember I saw her post it, and I think I believe I listened to her speak on it. Yeah, I know Miss Vivian got him out. She probably called him, man, all types of fat punk bitches. We don't know what be going on at the meetings. We know she ain't no punk though.
So we talking. We're supposed to be having a conversation like men. Did you not, as a black man, be very disrespectful to Tiffany Henry?
You can answer the question.
How you say it, Henyard? You said, I said, did you not? I'm gonna answer your question, but I want you to think about how you behaved and how you acted and how you called people names. Very disrespectful.
Well, now you sound like Tiffany Henry. Every time she's asked a question, she's talking about the dead guy or who had the seat before.
I don't care about the dead guy. Look, but I'm just saying, the same way you attacked people, you didn't even know the people you were attacking. I've known Vivian for a long time.
That's a fair
I've
point.
called Vivian. I've actually wished her the best on the phone after I saw that she had
not that he don't know the people that he spoke on, but just fair point. Sometimes in his investigative work, it's going to be some females that have to be investigated. And it just is what it is. It's not attacking them. It's reporting the news. I don't like the terminology that anybody is attacking someone because they're reporting the fucking news. Now, if you're just sitting around gossiping, making up shit, that could be considered attacks. But breaking news that's true, that's not attacking. That's called reporting.
Scar on her head. But Vivian has been dogging me out for over a year. I got daughters that's 22. Dad, why is Wu and friends with her daughter? It's only so much I'm gonna allow. I let her get away with it for the longest. She hadn't mentioned my name for a while. I thought she was like, okay, I'm not gonna mess with KP. But no, she wanted to go on and lie. If this was Maury, the lie detector would show that was a lie. She got on her live and said that she went to school with me and Napo, and we all went to school together. Napo about 45, 46. I'm 52. There's no way I was in school with them. I came back from the Army back to here. So there's no way. The things
Unless
that woman has been lying about.
Key Price.
Let's
have a conversation. So fact checkers are saying that she has emphatically said, she has actually said that she went to school and you were the security guard. She did properly say that that's how she knew you at the school.
She said that afterwards. When I came back from the Army, while I was in Barber College, I also was doing security for Diamond Security at Thornton.
Oh, I think they're saying you said it. Hold on one second. They said the clip, but this looks like my fact checkers is moving as fast as they can, but it looked like this would be the clip from when she was on with me. Pause 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. This is definitely yeah, that would be the clip when she was on with me. So can we fact check it? How she said it initially. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm talking about initially. Yeah,
I'm learning how to do this too at the same.
He wasn't that size in the Army because they would have kicked him out. So he lost all his discipline when he got home. He just started eating up everything and not working out, because in the military, they let your ass eat 3 times a day. You still get them meals. He just stopped working out and shit. Like, fuck it. He definitely wasn't that size in the military. They don't have uniforms that size.
Yeah, I know. I would have started my show if I knew how to do it, but I don't know how to do it.
So anyway, pause. Now you're telling me I got to preface it again. I apologize. That was very. I suck at this. I'm gonna do better. But you're saying that basically
you
the comment
doing
that you
it.
said against about Vivian that has everybody concerned, wishing cancer.
Did I wish cancer? Did I wish cancer? Or did I give advice that I've heard many of my family members get? If you act bitter, if you lash out, if you yelling and screaming, cancer can possibly come back. Tell your fact checkers to fact check the fact of, do they give you radiation if you don't have cancer with tumors? Yes, they do. So if y'all gonna check, let's check. That's all I'm saying. Let's check the fact, is she a registered voter in Thornton Township?
So hold on. Let me have them. They're doing the fact checking, but let me ask you a question. Let's just go back to the beginning.
Throwing shit out.
Are you, as of right now, and I'm probably doing a poor job at interviewing, but are you standing by your statement?
My statement is what my statement is.
Or do you think that it may be proper to apologize, retract, or clarify?
Have you all asked her to apologize for anything she said to me or her behavior over the last year at meetings, or have you all cheered on her? If she keeps acting that way, her cancer could come back, and it can come back worse. That's a fact. That's a fact. The social media world wanted to make it, oh, he wished cancer. No, I didn't. Read the comment. Read it again.
So you're not wishing cancer on her?
No. Why would I?
Can we get the comment?
What I wish is that she would stop behaving in such a way that could bring her cancer back. Now y'all could try to.
I guess if he did say it, he cleaned it up and said, no, I didn't wish cancer on her. Why would I? Ain't that serious? But it's been a war of words. It's been a war of words. We don't know what she said to him that could have been offensive to him to make him even bring that up. Because he didn't bring it up. We're going to be real. Overweight lover. You didn't bring that shit up out of love and concern for that woman's health. You brought it up because you knew it was a sore spot. Come on, G, just keep it 100. I ain't mad at you. It's a war of words, but if you just keep it 100, that's the only reason you brought it up, to take a dig at her.
Spin it, flip it, do whatever you want with it. But I never said, I wish you have cancer. I said, if you keep acting that way, that your cancer could come back.
Okay, and what would make you think that was okay to even say?
Because it's the truth.
I mean, but as a good man,
as a good man, it's the truth. It's
so
the truth.
That cancer can come back if she.
Jed, good men say fucked up shit. I'm sure you consider yourself a good man. Have you not said fucked up shit in the heat of battle? When folks talking shit about you and you responding back to them? I'm just saying, we human. Good people do and say fucked up shit too. They're not perfect.
Doesn't act a certain way?
Yeah, when you're stressed out, when you're yelling, when you yes, sir.
So
yes,
when
sir.
when all of the people over the internet were basically expressing how disgusted, including myself, everybody was upset and mad. I heard you told me that that's not what you meant. Why didn't you just come back on and clarify? Why does it seem like you doubled down on the statement? And why do you think
I doubled down? Because she kept attacking me. Bro, I don't have to come back and apologize for something that wasn't said initially with cruel intent. I don't have to change that, brother.
Okay. Just got a weird text.
I had people call me from Florida asking me about that. And I sat on the phone and spoke with the man. I said, read it again.
Can we
take your emotions out of it and read it again?
So I'm trying to, okay, we're gonna put the comment on the screen.
I'm still very curious as to why the audience or anybody feels it's okay for somebody to act so ignorant and wild and no one questions them. Has anybody said, hey, baby, you shouldn't act like that? So see, you don't get to control how someone reacts to what you've done. You can't say, oh, that's a little too tough. Because you don't know what I might have been going through. You know what I was going through.
I'm going to read the comment because the production doesn't seem to be able to pull it up to share, huh? I just want the post that he made. I was trying to deal with the post.
I think, yeah, they're going to actually read it or put it
the
up.
Post, I'm going to just read it as I have it. It says, it's sad that people are addicted
Wait a minute. What happened to them pulling up her original statement that I commented to? Y'all ain't finna do that either. What happened to them pulling up her original comment where she said, I'm sick? So y'all bear with me. And then she started talking, and then she brought my name up. And then that's why I said you're sick because of. Bring the original, bring her quote up, bring her video up. We ain't gonna play that. You asked for it. Y'all ain't got that. They pull up a lot of stuff.
They're doing, but there's a lot of people working on a lot of stuff in the background. This is our first time doing this in real time.
Oh shit! Is he calling out the integrity of the I&A team while watching Thursday Night Football? This shit is getting good, y'all. It's getting good. I feel like Jed gonna say, what you not gonna do, I feel it coming. I don't know though, but I feel like it's coming. Mike ain't said shit. He just ain't got nothing to do with this. I ain't said it.
Hold on. You're saying to me that your statement was a response to what? And can you break it down? Because I never heard what you're saying right now.
Her video. My statement was a response to her video when she started it. She was basically talking about y'all bear with me. I've been sick. Then she went on to talking and bashing people. Then somewhere up in there, she brought my name up. And it was a lie, the way she brought it up.
And then you responded with your statement.
You're sick because.
Okay,
The
so
way
now
you're
read your
acting,
statement.
yeah.
Read your statement. Fact checkers, please find out about her video. Your statement says, it's sad that people are addicted to views and likes to the point they'll say anything. You're sick because of your bitterness and wickedness. Your cancer will come back 10 times harder if you keep up such behavior. You have been warned.
Let's play that. Let's play that statement back again.
And light to the point they'll say anything. You're sick because of your bitterness and wickedness.
You're sick because of your bitterness and wickedness, because she said she was sick. She didn't specify what type of illness. He didn't go straight to cancer. He said you're sick because of the bitterness and all of that. And then he goes on to say,
your cancer will come back 10 times harder if you keep up such behavior. You have been.
Your cancer will come back 10 times harder if you continue the behavior that's causing you to be sick. He didn't wish cancer on her. But again, he only said, he didn't say that shit out of concern. He already admitted he said it because she had been fucking with him. They didn't do it out of concern. He did it to take a jab at her. While he didn't wish it on her, he still was talking shit about her because she's a survivor.
I know demons and spirits when I see them. She's a paid rebel rouser that does not live in Thornton Township. I love you, and there's nothing you can do about it. And you think that was a proper response to what she said about being?
Not karma, stress. All of this shit is stressful.
But you're also saying your intention was what exactly again?
I already told you what my intentions was, to address why she's sick.
Okay. And so my question after that was, after you saw the response and the reaction of the public who felt that you were doing that to be nasty.
I don't owe them an explanation for nothing. Just like you don't owe explanations for.
You don't think you owe them an explanation as an employee of the township, as an elected official?
Was I at work when I did that?
But elected officials get in trouble for statements they make off the clock all the time. You're on the clock all the time.
Guess what? This one right here, I don't care about being elected, bro. I'm not running for office. I sat in the seat. I sat in the seat because the board asked me to bring my experience over there to help them get through the budget. I mean, not the budget, to catch the audits up. That's caught up. I'm not running for nothing, bro.
You are an elected official right now.
That's right.
So I'm asking you.
No, I'm an appointed official right now.
The same thing. You serve the public.
No, yeah.
And so I'm asking you, even right now, like, hold on. And again, I probably am doing a piss poor job at this interview, but I'm gonna do the best I can. I'm not trying to paint a picture. I just want to get an understanding. Why not tell this to the public immediately when they felt like, as a good guy, as a public servant, as an elected official, as a supervisor of the pantry? Why not give the public the understanding so that they didn't think that you were saying that if you wasn't saying it?
Because he don't give a fuck.
Comprehension is something that, I mean, people don't take things however they want to take it, bro.
Okay.
One thing I don't do, listen to me, bro. One thing
probably because I do this YouTube shit and I've said some outlandish shit as well as had outlandish shit said about me. I understand niggas say a whole bunch of shit. I get it. I get it in the heat of the battle. I'm not shocked and appalled or anything. Would I particularly do that one? No. I didn't beef with a lot of people that claim they didn't had cancer survivors and shit of that nature. Never bring it up. It's just not my style. But I understand when you're talking shit, you're talking shit. And he felt like he could not take her talking shit to him anymore. He said she brought his name up, which is why he was on the post anyway.
I don't do is try to make people that hate me love me, bro. I'm too busy trying to take care of the ones that I know love me. I don't have time for that. Have you ever apologized to Burgundy Blue for calling her what you called her?
Oh,
have you ever apologized to
wait a minute.
You're not gonna do that.
Wait a minute. Not Dinga. Fuck that hoe. Dingleberry. What do you mean, bruh? She put a fake ass restraining order on her. Apologize for what? He called her a bitch. But I get it though. You like, hey, I ain't call her out her name or nothing. I just said some shit. Some people got upset. I threw shade. People got upset. I ain't do what you did. It's a fair point. But nah, she don't deserve no apology though, because she did the goddamn most. I don't think you should apologize either though, but that's just me. It's when you're talking shit, you just talking shit. She was over there talking shit. She not gonna apologize. She called him all types of bitches too. Everything else under the sun. Shit talking wars. It happens. He got caught off guard though. He like, oh, you lucky I'm in this neck brace, nigga. You lucky. And he just looked like he hiding a bitch. He been smoking that good weed. He on that good cushion alcohol.
Have you ever apologized to Burgundy Blue? All you showing is them veneers or whatever the hell you got, them shiny whites, buddy. But have you ever apologized to Burgundy Blue? Have you ever apologized to Tiffany? You said some very cool things.
I don't think that you're in the same category because you are a paid individual and an elected official. That's the first thing. But this is the second thing.
Some say you're a paid
He wasn't elected.
And they can
was
say
he
whatever they
elected
want
to the food pantry director?
I just asked you a question, bro.
So let me answer. I'm gonna answer it because I have a problem with answering. But when you say things like that, have I apologized to these individuals? I'm gonna say to you, absolutely not. Because these are individuals.
What did they do to you to make you react like that?
If you're talking about the Burgundy Blue character, is because I dealt with unprovoked attacks, and she literally was very manipulative and deceitful in her and things she said. So I attacked back. But as it relates to Tiffany Henyard, I have absolutely I have not even fully had a full introduction to the woman. But I also can say that I have never ever done a full report on her. Number one, but number two, I have been responsive to everything that your side has done. If I said something, it's because of how you all have responded to inquiry, how you all are setting me up, doing all kinds of. I don't know if these two things compare.
Is that not what I said as well, though? That woman dogged me out for over a year.
We'll make it plain. She dogged you out how? She hurt your feelings? What did she say?
No, it's just at some point you can only let things pass so long.
Okay. So you basically saying, but this is where I get confused. This is where I get confused. And then we can move on from here. This is where I get confused, Keith. You're saying that wasn't malicious.
Okay, so no, it's not malicious.
Can I ask the question? You said it wasn't malicious, and then in the same breath, you're saying, well, how long do you take malicious without being malicious? So which one is it? Was it malicious or was it not?
It wasn't malicious, but it's only so long you're gonna let people keep talking before you respond, bro. That's just the bottom line. And in your position as an activist, are you saying it's okay for you to disrespect black women? And listen to what I'm known for in the South suburbs. I'm known for standing up for most black women, bro.
Me too.
Right. So when you say these things, you're an activist. You're supposed to be you're an investigator. I feel like sometimes your investigations is only one-sided. Yeah.
Okay. So my role as an advocate is to bring awareness, and then as an investigator to find the facts, and then now as a broadcaster to present them.
So no one on the House team, Jed. No one on House 2025 clean house, which is definitely what the residents of Dalton need to do. Clean house, because he's been there for a long time. He needs to be gone. And then y'all bringing back old Shaw regime people and all that. So what you're saying is all of these people on the House squad are great. They have nothing you can report on.
I mean, what are you measuring that by?
I'm measuring that by. I haven't heard you. I'm measuring it by lopsided reporting, bro.
So you're saying that you feel that my reporting is biased and it's.
Oh, fair point. We supposed to have the Jason House and them files and the trustees files and stuff.
It's unjust.
I do feel that way.
Okay,
there are some people on the House Squad that can be talked about.
Okay, so then you know what? We'll go that route and take this to the comment section. I'm going to open it up and we're going to
ask. Now you want to go to comments? I'm here to talk.
Absolutely, because we can talk to you all night, and I need to stand in the role of a host. You're gonna talk to me. I'm gonna be a spokesman. I'm gonna do what y'all. Yeah, I bet. I'm gonna do what you should do as an elected official. You guys are gonna take the questions from our members. I'm gonna give
you don't want to talk to me then.
Come on, man. Like literally, if you want
to talk to them. I don't want to talk to them.
Understand?
I want to talk to you. They can hear what we're talking about.
Yeah, but let me get this out, bro. I want to get out of y'all goons and you good guys. Again, now I feel like this is a very hard position that I'm in because I've been advocating. Now I'm being a whole damn host. But get this: there are questions that never get specific answers. Well, people are asking, and these are the things that they're determining this by. So let's have the conversation. So I'm going to answer questions that are going to come from our members, and then I'm going to open it up to the people. And I'm going to require them to
Where's the video of the woman talking about her being sick, bro? Which will then go right into my comment, bro.
Until my team is able to bring it. If they don't, they're looking.
Do I have to find it and send it to you, or was she listening and deleted it?
The overweight lover came to fight.
Give it a moment. Let them do their job, and I'm asking for the comments of our members to come up so I can see it. Put it on members only. Let me see our members. I have to give them their respect. They are the ones who make what we do possible. So, and while I'm waiting for that, again, guys, this ain't no ambush, no trap. It's just genuine shit. So, let me see.
Do I need to send you?
I feel like the check gonna get messy.
Well, I think I posted it. I'm sure your team saw it. I posted it on purpose because I know everybody was watching.
What is that?
The woman lives in Midlothian. That's Bremen Township. She should have never been in the caucus voting.
How you know she was voting?
So, you want to stay parked on that topic?
No, I want them to play the video where she says she's sick, bro. Because see, that's what no one's paying attention to that.
Fact checks have her.
Go to the beginning. She's gonna start it. She's gonna
pause 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. This is definitely. I'm not trying to make light of the moment. I'm really just trying to understand it and talk to her about it. But today, at the Thornton Township meeting, you actually ran into Mr.
He's talking about something she did on her own.
What came of that? Let me look at. That's okay.
Okay.
I think that I would prefer to move on.
So you wish
can we take that?
That I
it appears
get my cancer 10 times worse.
So you want us to play it? Play it.
Some people. I just want them to hear how she opened up and said, "Bear with me. I've been sick." It's nothing. I mean, it's nothing bad.
What I'm saying to you, right now is you want us to play if we park there, we're gonna park there. But basically, I need y'all. So let me talk to them. Production. I need y'all to find a video where she's talking before his post. She has an introduction that he is saying. She's saying, "I'm sick," to which he is saying that's what he was responding to. Can we find that clip? We can take this down. So I'll give them time to do that, but I'm gonna go to the chat. I'm gonna go to the chat so that I can get to the question. All right, and I got this. All right. Again, I may not be doing the best, but I got this. So
no, I'm with you.
Jay, this is a disaster. Well, shit, sue me. We trying. One of the things I'll tell you this is,
go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
You all got to get this. This is the best I got. I don't got a huge ass budget, and at least I've done enough work that they came on. All right, so I need y'all to do me a favor so that I don't get irritated. Calm the criticism down because I'm doing the best that I can. And I'm acknowledging that I'm not doing the best. I'm trying. All right. So
you know why some people call it a disaster?
Let me get to
I'm gonna give it to you though. You want to know why some people think it's a disaster, bro?
Why?
Because we're not attacking each other. That's what they love to see. Okay. Black people acting like animals. That's what they love to see.
All right. Well,
if we was doing that, they'll be, "Ooh,
Chris has a question for you. Why are people having protective orders against people? Keith, if you're a good guy.
Because they're trying to shut me up politically. Soon as I exposed the fact that woman was lying on the video that's pinned to the top of my page, that's when the restraining order came. How can you even get a restraining order and you've never done anything to a person?
That's what happened with Burgundy.
You want to get more specific about it? The meeting where she said she did not get the bills and the invoices and the bills that we copied and took down to the clerk's office for her to pick up 500 pages front and back. She admitted she came in, she picked it up, She turned around and gave it back. At first, she asked for the email. She then said the email was too large the meeting before. Then the next meeting, she wanted it all printed out. We printed it all out and we put it in the clerk's office for them to review according to the TOI rules. After she came up there and said she didn't get anything that she had requested, and I went up there with all the paperwork and spoke on it and then did the video and cut the video to say what she said. That's why I left the video up, because I don't want the courts to think I took it down for no reason. I originally took Vivian post down because my daughter asked me to. But since people want to play, we can play.
You said you took the post. You also expressed that to me. You said that they said the post was deleted. You said it was deleted because your daughter asked you to do that. You did it for your daughter. So right. I'm being fair. I'm trying to be as unbiased as I possibly can because I like facts, not all the emotional stuff. Even though I can be emotional. Do you not really think that an apology to this young lady, because you're still talking about, could have just ended this?
I told her I'll apologize when she apologizes to me.
So you're literally saying that the reason why Michael Smith, Keith Price, y'all literally are on here saying that you all are just simply reacting to attacks against you.
Correct.
I don't think either side should apologize. They should just both move on.
Let me say this.
And y'all not provoking any of them. All of it is unwarranted.
They call you pedophile. What you're saying. And you got to understand what's been going on. That's why I say you got to understand the political landscape. All of that was because at one point in time, and I told you this, I backed away from the Z thing. I did, because I felt it was one-sided. You helped me get in, you helped me do this, but then when it's time for you to run for something, they die.
Hey,
you can't do that.
Hey, Jed, I tell you this. You apologize to Tiffany, brother. I'll apologize. And Burgundy Blue, you said some horrible things. I was really shocked.
You just tell me to apologize to Burgundy Blue. Now, I'm definitely about to go a whole nother route on this interview.
Like that,
First of all, let me restart this interview because you got to be out your mind. First of all,
I'm just saying, if the standard is we can't disrespect black women, no matter what, I'm just saying. They're saying what Keith said was disrespectful, right? But again, I don't believe that men shouldn't respond back to women. That ain't me.
Let me say this. I'm so glad and grateful that the conjoined twins of Thornton Township decided to be on my live. But you better tread carefully, my nigga. What? So, first of all,
damn, you cannot apologize, brother.
Excuse me. You think that
you think
that my comments to Burgundy Blue are comparable to the perception of your comments?
Yeah, they did a good job.
The you said in that, my perception of mine. Yes, and so yours wasn't perceived. That was good.
You guys are fighting, and you're saying you guys are fighting, and you're standing against residents in their eyes. And you are on here with an opportunity to give understanding of it. Let's really be serious about it. Do you all hear the things that people are saying? And is it true? That's what I want to know. Is it true? Did you mean to say to that woman, basically, I hope you get cancer? You're saying no. Explain that.
I already did explain that.
You
act like we had a deposition. Ask the question another way and come back, bro. I done said and all that.
So what? Okay, they got a video. I don't know what it is. Play the damn video. I need 2 seconds. I ain't ready for this.
Keith is a liar. That's what he is. A bona fide liar. And it's sad because I really looked at Keith as a person of integrity. When Keith was running for alderman, but I wasn't in my right mind then. People be like, oh, well, what? No, baby, listen, I had a tumor. I was not thinking. People got to understand, I still got tumors on my brain. But I had a large one at that point. So with Keith, I was helping him blindly. Like everybody else in the hood was like, nah, that nigga ain't shit. But here I am supporting Keith Price. Like, oh, y'all need to give him a chance. He's a TTHS graduate. Us Wildcats are ashamed at Keith Price. And then his jealousy with Napo is just disgusting. Like everybody else in the hood was like, nah, that nigga ain't shit.
Okay, what is this?
But here I am supporting Keith Price. Like,
A
oh, y'all need to
disaster,
give him a chance. He's a TCHS graduate. Us Wildcats are ashamed.
Okay, let's take
Keith
that down.
Price.
I don't know.
And then his jealousy with Nate.
I heard her clear her throat. That's how she started it, clearing her throat and saying that she was sick. Bear with her.
When was this video played, and what did I just listen to? Production.
Oh, you heard it?
Is this before his comment?
Yes, sir.
This is before. This is the live you're talking about.
I believe so. If she.
All right. So,
did you hear it?
Is that correct, y'all? They double check.
Double check it.
They double check. Oh, you can hear them, so they double check. They're gonna find out if this proceeding. All right, y'all. I literally wish that I was better prepared, and I just feel bad. I feel bad because I feel like I'm not doing the due diligence that this interview deserves. I just want to thank y'all again for being on here. But I'm just gonna and I opened up the chat. It wasn't really moving in a way that I can understand and follow it. And so here is my thing. Now I guess I just got to talk to y'all as a person. Can we just have a conversation now for real?
Hey Ted, if you start cursing me out, they'll like the video a lot more.
I don't give a fuck about that. Keith Price, I held you as a hero of mine. When I was a young man in Chicagoland, back and forth suburbs of Chicago, you literally are the first man that I've ever seen fight.
And I loved your fighting you as well. As I said that young boy got some heart. He crazy as hell though.
And so seeing all of this, I hope you can understand that it's very disheartening because it looks like you're just defending and not addressing.
I addressed it, bro. I already addressed it.
No. I'm talking about in totality of this fight. It looks like to me at times you're just defending. You're not addressing the many allegations and concerns of people. And your fight was for the Southland, for Black people in the Southland.
What many? Now you done jump to are you teleporting? Where you go now? Where we at now? What you talking about?
My fight was for the Southland.
My fight still been for the Southland.
And now
I can't believe all you people that say you all are so savvy in politics don't see that this is an all-out attack by a political party when you saw everybody. So is that what you're talking about? I'm still fighting for the Southland.
Okay.
Because we have a senator that's the committeeman that doesn't live in Harvey for Thornton Township, and we also have a senator.
You keep saying people do not live there. Vivian doesn't live there. The senator doesn't live there.
Put it up. Your people saw my post earlier today. Put it up. Put it up. Y'all saw it. I did it all for y'all.
Here is honesty and fairness. We got residents that come outside of the village and outside of the township on both people. But you do know people can have multiple locations to where they reside. What would be your response to that?
How about I found no records of her being a registered voter? How about that? She shouldn't have been in that caucus. The mayor of Markham lives in Bremen Township, running for Bremen Highway Commissioner. He shouldn't have been in that caucus. Both of them are in videos voting yes. A man I've known for a long time, Butch Witcher, should not have been in that caucus.
But here's the thing.
Andre Rucker.
Okay, but this is the thing where it gets to me now in having a conversation. Now,
so yes, I'm still fighting for the South suburbs, brother.
If you say that, let's just be here as a person that advocated for the Southland. If you say that, then how could you say nothing when a woman is saying that she can't even get her house back because the mayor you're defending and her boyfriend is holding her property hostage and she could lose it?
I don't know. I don't know all the facts to that, bro. I talk to what I know. See that? You ain't finna get me.
I'm asking you, dude. Literally, do you know?
I just answered you.
I'll pause because you're not ready.
Okay.
Michael Smith. I watched you. You were the first person as a young man that I saw elected. Honestly, we talked then. You then had aspirations to run for mayor. I told you we talked about me possibly supporting you becoming the mayor in Dixmoor. Did it happen? Is it real? Is that true?
Did what happen?
That we had that conversation about helping you run for mayor when I was a young man.
Yeah, I think we got to go back to when you were running for alderman in the city of Chicago, and Marine Forte brought me to a meeting that Willie Wilson had, and it was you. It was another young man that he was looking at supporting and helping, and I too was coming out to help support your candidacy. And it goes back to you don't remember that? We was at a church, and Marine Forte. Trustee Marine Forte from East Hazel Crest brought me to a meeting. Willie Wilson was there. It was Karen Hicks. Karen Hicks was there. There's a lot of individuals that were there.
So did you hear the recording or not, Jed?
I remember. What recording?
You said you had just listened to it. Now you don't even know we're recording.
What recording?
When she said she was sick, bro. You said, what am I listening to? Were you listening to it on a device or something?
I did not hear. I didn't make out all the words. But I am saying that your fact, I'm saying to you that you are, they're saying that that video was before your response, factually. So your timeline is facts.
I mean, what? Hey, why would I lie? What I got a lot of y'all for?
So I'm talking to, so I got you. So now I'm asking Michael Smith, somebody who I saw running for office, to see
the time you did.
To see contention with residents who are expressing grievances and not as necessarily exploring what they're saying is confusing as a good man. So help me understand that.
Because again, Jed, although they might have issues, I deal with facts and law. A lot of them talk off the top of their head. People don't understand government. And I've asked legislators, because in order to be an elected official, all you gotta do is be 18 years old, be a resident for a year. You don't have to have a degree. You don't have to have a high school diploma. That's it. They need to change it like the school board members. In order to be a school board member, you got to take credits. You got to get credits in finance. You got to get credits in this, get credits in that. That's what you need, because a lot of people are running for these seats just to have them for the little type of money that you get. It has nothing to do with the service of residents and educating them on the government aspect. You know, a lot of people don't understand that, in fact, the mayor is the CEO. They run the day-to-day operations. As a trustee or alderman, we don't get involved in that. Our job is only two things: to legislate as well as to deal with the budget. That's it.
So was Thaddeus Jones' report, or Thaddeus Jones' ruling, is that the sitting judge, the Cook County city judge, uphold and that her appointments was no longer going to be a TRO?
That is against the statute. The statute gives the mayor an opportunity
to hang out with Shaw too back in the days. I'm sorry, go ahead.
When the board don't agree to an appointment, the mayor is allowed to appoint every 30 days. Now, I'm going to tell you why I never went against a mayor's appointment powers. Because at the end of the day, the person gonna sit. I mean, that's just at the end of the day. I had issues with people when I was not the mayor in Dixmoor, of people they brought to the table. But you know what? I said, hey, they the mayor. I got to respect that. That's who they want. When you get to be the person, this is my issue with it. When I felt I wanted to govern and run, guess what I did? I ran. And when I didn't win as mayor, guess what? I went on about my business. I didn't continue to stay and cause issues and cause dysfunction, because I understood one thing. What, Mike? People at Dixmoor wasn't ready for me. They didn't want me. They wanted somebody else. And I moved on. You got to understand that. And once you understand that I may not agree with the mayor, but I got to respect the chair.
What the fuck does that have to do with anything?
That's the chair. Because guess what? One day you might be sitting in that seat.
They moved on. They finna vote her ass out.
No. And I'm not saying I was always right as a trustee. There were some things I did to my predecessors as mayors that, as I look back now, I say, Mike, man, you should have done that a different way. You should have done it a different way. And that's growth. That's maturity. And that's learning. But I said, you got to respect the seat of the mayor, whoever is in charge, whether you agree or not. The Bible says it. We ought to respect those that are in leadership and in authority. We may not agree, but guess what? That's not our job as people to go at your pastor and tell him, hey, man, you wrong. Sit down. No, you pray for him. And you ask God to touch his heart for him to do the right thing. You ain't got no business going up and disagreeing with your leader.
We got a personal fact here saying that if that's a core value, did you feel that you did that in Dixmoor to people who had?
I just talked about that.
Just said it.
I just said it. I did some things I did not agree with to this day. Yeah,
I missed it. Damn,
I did it.
I was actually trying to read all.
I did it.
Time, chill out. That's why we call. That's why y'all names and INA are the conjoined twins. We call y'all the conjoined twins. So back up.
I did, and I'm gonna tell you what I did when I recognized it as I got older. When I seen my two predecessor mayors, Kevin Grimmett and Dorothy Armstrong, I had to go to them and apologize. I said, man, I apologize. I was wrong. I was wrong because I shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't have done that.
Okay, so you should understand the people that are doing what you got to make right yourself.
I do understand it, but what I'm trying to say is, if I can help a person
why
not make the same mistakes
for
I made,
calling these women female dogs.
Who? Me.
The overweight lover is
so
not going.
Text you and ask you to one up her, and now you want to.
He's not going to be the only one apologize,
bro. I'm dealing with challenges and everything, bro. I'm not. Okay. This ain't got nothing to do with Burgundy Blue.
I'm gonna bring up one more thing. If you guys can stomach it, I'm again probably gonna get my ass handed to me for this interview.
Lord.
But I'm gonna allow, because this is about the people for me. We're gonna allow them to call in. If it's disrespectful, we're gonna cut it. Let's try to have a lot of people feel they can do better than me, so we're gonna give them the opportunity.
Hey, that's just like the other night I told you I was looking at all the people that called me fat, and I started scrolling through their page. and here it is, you fat and your man fat, but you calling me fat. Man, these people are hypocrites, man. They crazy as hell, bro.
Now you did say that to me yesterday. Quite funny, because I've seen that. We've looked at it like, wait a minute, wait, the jokes are interesting. However, well, this is what I want to ask you, Keith Price. Why you just seem so defensive? You seem so angry. And now, and this is me just being honest with you. What's really going on? You really do just seem angry and defensive. What's up?
Well, I just don't take no shit, Jed. I'm probably that uncle y'all used to think Uncle Vernon always me. No, Uncle Vernon didn't take that bull crap, bro. I don't do it.
But now, Jed, I got something I want to ask you. Now, you put my wife into something that she had nothing to do with.
You sure did, Jed. Did you apologize to
I believe my wife deserves an apology for that. Because she had nothing, she don't get involved in my politics.
Oh shit, this is
she
the apology.
She don't care for it.
Man, that man ain't answered nothing about us apologizing for nothing he said, but he ain't doing it. We ain't gonna never be brought back on, Mike.
First of all, this is my platform. I ask the questions. However,
I get you. I'm just saying.
Can you do me a favor? Can you do me a favor and tell me what I said?
Barbershop talk.
I could tell you it was horrible, and I'm not even gonna repeat it. And he should, and he won't. Who's gonna repeat what you said?
I want to say he said he beat her, but if he was reading the police report, that's what it is. That's what I remember. I remember reading the police report saying he beat her. But hopefully Mike tells us, Keith, you might not repeat it, but if Mike is offended and he says he believes his wife deserves an apology, he for sure remembers what he said.
Yeah, he's gonna tell me what I said about his wife. Tell me what I said.
Hey, have INA pull it up. I'm sure it's still there. No, you be deleting videos.
But I'm gonna leave it alone.
I deleted them because my former producer copywritten our shit, and I didn't want it to be sued. That's why. All right, go ahead.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. I'm saying, Jed, too. I've stood up for women, and particularly figs. And I was down for doing that. Friends that were my friends as aldermen in Calumet City, because I came to Fig's defense and a lot of things that she was going through with. Because we grew up in this stuff together.
I didn't say that about your wife.
Huh? No, we're gonna move on. We're gonna move on.
No, I'm saying what I said.
I'm
exactly.
Saying,
I want to say what you said.
Pause, bro.
You say what you said.
I don't know what I said. I'm genuinely.
I'm just like it, Mike. Why you bring it up if you're gonna let it go? Clearly, it bothered you. So, shit, get a resolution.
Yes. Tell me.
I don't believe that.
I don't want to bring it back up.
Tell me what I said. Say it.
I don't want to bring it back up. I moved on.
I'm confused now. Now, first of all, if we're gonna have real conversations,
we trying. You don't want.
How the fuck are you moving on if you brought it up? See, you don't want to bring it up. You offended that he brought her into it by saying what you did. He didn't lie on you, but he got her involved because it's in a police report and she ain't got shit to do with shit. So I understand your argument there, but you don't want to straight up say, you said I beat my wife, because he in turn is going to say, bro, I just read the police report. Yeah, I do remember that. So it was an animal or something there, a cat, eye bruised Mike eye fucked up or some shit. I remember the report. I do. It's coming back to me now.
Want to talk?
What did I say?
Who's gonna repeat it? It was horrible.
Yeah, I don't want to repeat it.
It was horrible, bro.
I want to move on. Let's move on.
Please give me my statements on Michael Smith's wife. I'm going to repeat it because how the hell can I address it if I can't?
You're going to repeat it because you want to repeat it. You should read it or hear it and then apologize.
It's crazy as hell to me. So I'm trying to address it. You're the one that brought it up, and you're not giving me the recollection that I'm asking for. You don't know shit about my memory. What did I say? Just tell me.
Now, everybody got memory problems.
I agree with Jed, nigga. How you gonna bring it up and not tell me what I said? So I can apologize for it or not. You want me to apologize for some statements, and I don't remember what it was. But if you tell me and it's some egregious shit, I can apologize for it. Or I could be like, nah, bro, that was facts. You want me to apologize for reading the police report? But if you weren't bothered by it, you definitely wouldn't have brought it up.
Jeez.
If I put,
you could have just let Keith stick with Burgundy Blue and Tiffany. You could have just left it on them. You wanted to insert your situation into it. So man up, nigga. But you know the response is gonna be, I just read the police report. Because I'm pretty sure that's what he gonna say if it comes out. You said I beat my wife.
I'm putting you on stage for what you say, and I'm giving you the ability to put me on there.
But I can't on here.
I know he ain't call her no all types of dirty bitches and no shit like that, nasty hoes. He didn't do. I'm 100% sure he ain't do that because he don't get down like that.
Can y'all give me a summary?
I came on here knowing that you wanted to talk about my post, so I knew that I was going to allow you to read that post, but I won't get involved with what you said about what y'all call me.
Can I pet that dog? Comparing her to a dog? Is that what you're talking about?
No. That it was way worse than that, Drew.
Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it alone, Jed. Let's move on, man.
Let me just say this to y'all. This is why I am very proud, because when I say you gotta face shit head on, this is my continued problem with all of y'all. Everybody on both sides. We can't have real conversations because people aren't strong enough for truth. I'm literally sitting here and I'm asking you, just call me out as a black man about something I said about your wife. Then tell me what I said. It's like when your parents ask you, what did the grown up say? You can say the cuss word. You're not gonna, but let me be honest. No, pause. Let me say this. This is why I get irritated, because now both sides are talking and messaging me. I said I got a team of fact checkers. If the facts come out, if it's the fact, it's the fact. And I'm obligated to tell the fact. I am not on here with an agenda. I didn't say anything about anybody's residency. I say what the fact checker said, and if it says that, it says that. Now, on the other end, if I'm asking you what I said, tell me. Because if I get on here and I just start talking, ain't nobody gonna like it, because I'm gonna tell you, I'm looking at a lot of facts right now, and I'm like, shit, that's really why I'm struggling. Because it's a lot to talk about. Michael Smith, me and you, face to face in the courtroom. We made an agreement to be respectful. You are a husband. You facing a man that said whatever he said. I'm literally not bullshitting you. I don't know fully what I said. What did I say?
I just don't want to rehash it. I accept what it is, because this is what I say, Jed. I remember a lot of things that I say and I do. Okay, I get it. And a lot of people, as we say, might find it offensive.
Not you remember. You meant to say you forget. And again, I'm gonna point out, he doesn't want to say you said I beat my wife because it's true, but he's upset Jed brought that out because he was like, she innocent in it. She already was victimized by me. Now she getting victimized by the public again. He don't want to just say that because he still has to take responsibility for what the police report said.
But you got to get to the point of why people are the way they are. There's a lot of things that's been said about me that are incorrect. And I ask people to fact check before you say it. Just because something is put out and somebody says this, fact check it. See if it's true. See what's to all of the facts of it. And then you produce it and say it. That's it. But I just don't want to hover on that. That's done. It's over with. I just wanted to throw it out as a question.
Y'all know some of the shit that I've said, Michael Smith. Tell me one thing that I said that wasn't factual. Let's address the non-facts.
I will say this has been a great interview / conversation, because everybody know that they don't like each other, but they have mutual respect for each other as men. So they're able to have dialogue and not cuss each other out, call each other names, shade each other, and all the other typical shit that goes on. Again, two of these people were in court against each other for restraining orders.
You all have it. I got fact checkers. What was not?
This could have happened without a restraining order. This same dialogue could have happened either behind the scenes or in front of everybody before a restraining order was even brought forth.
Fact that I've said on any topic.
Uh-oh. What I lie about, Mike?
Any topic. Let's go to
He thinking if you
let's go to the
if you gotta take that loan, you ain't got much. And you not bring up what he said about your wife. Bring that up. But yeah, he asked you directly. What I didn't say to you about you that? What I lie about? What did I lie about?
The deficit. Let's talk about the deficit in dollars.
What?
Okay. Was there a surplus?
What? That nigga said, what have I lied about? And that nigga said, let's talk about the deficit in Dalton. Motherfucker. So Lori Lightfoot lied?
Was there a deficit, Jed?
In Dalton?
Yes.
So you got a discrepancy, I think, in Lori's report and then what was on the website of, what is hers? Is it comptroller? Is that the right person? Is it the comptroller? There was a discrepancy, as well as it's not clear, because we're only able to get what we snoop around for. It's like we got to look in the garbage. It can't always get the updated reports because Tiffany has never presented or printed out transparent records of.
No, I'm saying, so what did you see on
what he asked you, brother?
What did you see
I can't speak to the deficit because how do I know the deficit? Hold on. Literally, even Lori Lightfoot's report, she said, we wish we would have had a greater level of cooperation. I have little to no cooperation.
No, the overweight lover ain't said that ain't what he asked you, brother. That's what y'all been doing all night. His nigga will ask you something, y'all are talking about something else. We've been saying it about y'all all night, brother. Oh no, hit it too many times.
With the Hineyard administration. So how can I, as an outsider, without snooping around and trying to do my own calculations, you ain't good at math, and damn it, I ain't good at math either. So y'all want me to calculate billions and millions of dollars? Get the fuck out of here. And I don't even get a dollar from this. But on top of that, hold on, let me finish, because now y'all want to interview me. Now I'm gonna give it to you. Bobby Murray, he put out tons of financial records about what he perceived as a licensed professional with access to things that showed that things was not going the proper way with the finance. I am only able to present what we can find, and we don't even have the ability to verify when it is current because we've never gotten records from the person who got it in real time. That's your answer. Now speak to that.
Okay, I'll speak to that. So what was the deficit, Jed, before Tiffany A. Hineyard became the mayor? I sent it to you.
I don't remember. Somebody said $50-something thousand, $1 million or something like that.
Yeah, I sent you the whole report.
Okay, that's what
it's
you
online.
Said. It was on the website of the government comptroller.
So what I was trying to figure out is where the hell? So you telling me basically, if the deficit was 58 million before she took office, and Lori Lightfoot said the deficit is what right now? 3 million or something? Are you telling me that woman knocked out 55 million of debt in that town that
Ronnie
nobody's
said
talking
that
about?
The city was broken. It was going to be broke for a while.
It's been broke.
Inherited a mess, no doubt about it.
Inherited a mess.
But I don't know if, and this is the question that I'm trying to understand. I don't know what. Okay, so what
you real good at not answering no questions. I gotta learn how to do that.
Factual is what I asked. I don't know the numbers. I only know what we can find and what's reported and what's shared. So even what you're saying is hypothetical, right? Because you didn't know that until you give that to you. Tiffany didn't give that to the public. She didn't lay out that she saved or helped the village. She didn't. Hold on, pause. If you want the tea, get it from me. Tiffany Henyard did not come back and say,
y'all love quoting her stuff. Come on, go ahead, man.
You do too. You quoted her on your roast. I love you. Ain't nothing you can do about it. Yeah, exactly. So I got you.
Know the power,
Zinger,
baby.
Zinger. Okay, so if the response is, if that's the response, then why didn't Tiffany come back and give that transparently to her critics?
I think.
Oh, it might have been a clerical error on part of the comptroller's office.
No.
We can make a lot of thoughts.
No, I truly believe that the village administrator was not putting out any information intentionally. Just my thought, because it's right on the internet, B.
Okay,
it's there.
That would be a horrible response. I'm gonna tag your ass. Don't do that. Let me say this. Let me tell you why. Big bro. You government, do not say that she, as the executive officer of the village, don't have the real-time information because the administrator does. She should have a copy too. And not one time has she got on any platform and said, I have not have access to the records that are the financial. I don't know what's going on. She ain't said it.
She said it multiple times to the clerk.
She said she run the day-to-day.
To send her all type of ordinances, and the clerk has not done it yet.
Have you ever advocated her as a good man that loves?
How can you run the day-to-day if you don't know about the finances?
Oh shit!
What happened? Where did he go?
Uh-oh.
Hey Jed, come back. Ain't that what he said to me?
Come back, Jed. And took over
Don't
the
go into the
asylum.
light, Jed. Is his people still on here? We still on here?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, how y'all doing? How y'all doing tonight? I'm great, thanks for
asking. They finna cut up. They some class clowns.
Oh, no problem.
Not a problem at all. Hey, I can't.
Mike, you need a damn tripod.
I can't talk to Jed, honestly. I ain't. I knew they would say what they say. Really, I really care not to. It's not what I came on here for. I came on here to talk to Jed. So yeah, I love to do it again, but
they had good numbers. I think it was like 1.5 watching when I was in there.
Oh no, I'm cool. I think I explained what I got. Dog it. What's going on?
Yeah, I'm gone now.
He said, "Man, I'm gone now."
No, it's on.
He in a dark place.
Okay, hear you.
Okay, I don't know what happened to the video. It's gone. Yeah, I don't know what. Hold on.
They cut the lights off.
Button. No, I'm gonna try to get back in. Something happened. No, I got the light on.
I think
there was somebody else there. They were like, "Nigga, you cut the lights off."
Let me try to come back in. Hold on.
Oh Lord, and that's just me, huh?
Nigga, you need a tripod too.
It's been great. It's been great. I love to talk to him again. I love to answer questions, and hope he answers some questions as well. I believe all of us are diamonds. All diamonds aren't VVS's. Some diamonds are cloudy. Some diamonds have cracks, but that don't make you a cubic zirconia. So, uh oh.
All right, y'all. I apologize. I don't know what equipment failure, and we lost Mr. Price.
That nigga kicked everybody off. Michael Smith came back looking fat.
All right, I'm not sure. We're having a very, very, very huge equipment malfunction. Okay. There's one thing. This is, and it looks like I lost them. Looks like the things was kind of getting. heated up and my passion was beginning to come out. I'm gonna do this. I apologize. Can y'all hear me?
What passion? What the hell?
Okay.
It was smooth sailing. I
apologize if I was not able to deliver at the quality that INA hopes to do, and that's excellence. And
you were good, G.
I also tried to get it to where there could be community engagement.
Boy, you should try my internet.
One of my least favorite lives that we've done since we've been on an investigating advocate broadcast. Is Michael Smith still on here? Okay. It's gonna be one of my least favorite it doesn't look like I'm live. Is it? Can you check? Can y'all check it? It doesn't look like that. It's literally not right. So we got to get better equipment. It's froze. I'm gonna refresh. Give me a second.
Yeah, so I guess. Hold on, let me see.
All right. Again, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if you all could hear me a moment ago, but well, first of all, I want to give appreciation to Michael Smith and to Keith Price for coming on. I say this is a learning curve for me here, and I wish that I could have delivered something that would make the viewers and the people who support the INA program proud. I don't necessarily feel proud. I feel like it was a great opportunity, and I'm not sure if I was great at delivering. I didn't want to deliver it to the point where it's I don't want to be nasty or disgusting. I didn't want to target one side or the other. I just simply wanted to get what I feel like we don't have, and that's the community to conversate. We're on different sides of opinions. Doesn't mean that we have to be demonic or evil or anything like that. I've been fighting these people genuinely for months now. And I'm still able to come on and engage with them in respectful discourse. I'm trying to learn. I have this neck issue, and then I'm trying to get indicators, work with the team, and it's very, very difficult. I apologize to our supporters, and we are working very hard to get everything that we need so that when we do, get to that level where we'll go one day, you'll be proud. Keep now. Wait, but I'm gonna say this.
Do they come back? This is another hour. Do they come back?
This is what I'm gonna say. You are not listening to your supporters now. You are not listening to your supporters now. I don't even know that name. Hold on one second. Oh, okay. I'll do that. Let's open the lines. Can I get the number? I've been waiting on it this whole time. That's why I never put it up. I was waiting on y'all to put it up. Can we get the number? Can we open the lines up, let people talk?
No, they don't come back. Oh, I did see that. I forgot the lady. I forgot how to pronounce her name. I do remember seeing her thumbnail.
Hell yeah, I definitely ain't go to school for this. Confronted about misinformation, technical difficulty. Confronted about no words, Jay, we must say. I noticed to keep track. Jay.
Is he just on Facebook? Nope, he on both. Let's see what we can do here. He live doing a response to the video from last night. Nick Brace did.
Again, There's something else I was supposed to tell y'all. Let me get to my update for Dalton today and get off of this damn live. I am about to be on WVON, the Talk of Chicago, at 12 o'clock. If you are not busy and y'all give me more of your time, you all can watch me on or listen to WVON, the Talk of Chicago. I'll be on there at 12 o'clock, actually 45 minutes from now. And I want to take 5 questions. Yeah, that's what they say. You know, even they said it in the comedy, like you can't be funny no more because people are sensitive. I really want to consider a career in comedy simply because I want to piss people off who are so sensitive. Like, grow the fuck up. People talk shit about me all day, every day, and I don't do nothing but help. So, and I got thicker skin. I used to be real mad about it or sad about it. Now I just talk shit back. But yeah, let me take MoneyBoy Trey late as fuck always. What's up, MoneyBoy?
So what am I always late, nigga?
MoneyBoy, if you didn't hear it, I think this is good for you to talk about. Tiffany Henyard held Big Bingo. It's not approved by the board. I don't know where she got the money from. If she spent the money from her own personal pocket. It is reported that one of her employees fell off of the truck delivering the supplies to the fitness center, and they are injured and had to go to the hospital. And this uninsured, unsanctioned.
They done had an accident in the township, man.
She's fighting for these people to have their programs and their services. And it is also alleged that the building should not be inhabited specifically because of one thing, and that's mold. So somebody said, I sent you a question. The name is Kamala. Don't change your comfortable position to make viewers happy. Nah. I mean, it's a hard balance.
Thanks for the update.
I don't see no questions, Kamala. I thought you was in my inbox. Ask it again. I want to be nice to Keith Price, being a nice person. Problem is, I don't think I can even win him over on being a big sweetheart. But I don't think I can win him over. I don't think I can even win him over being a big sweetheart. I felt like he was very defensive. I think Keith Price is in a state where he has to decide fight or flight, and he just determined that he's just going to be fight all in. And I know he's better than that, so I find myself disappointed in the optic. But there was one other thing that was said that I kind of sort of believe, and that is that Keith Price is under no option.
All the old folks go sue the township.
Making $100,000 a year, and yeah, I think that's what's required. And that's after watching that last night, I was like, yeah. But so let me ask y'all a question. Honestly, let's have an honest moment. Now, I'm just talking to my people right now, and I want y'all to be honest. Somebody said, do I think that Tiffany Henyard can overcome the township challenge? Hell no. It was the law. It was the law. No, she's not going to. And no judge at this point is going to put themselves under that level of public scrutiny. It's not going to happen. I don't see that happening at all. I don't care what nobody say. I think Tiffany knew this. When I look at everything, Tiffany had to know this. Tiffany is angling for something else. This is the overplay for the underlay. Tiffany Henyard is not fighting to be the supervisor anymore. I don't care what nobody say.
It's because she wants to be. She got to keep her other job.
I ain't the smartest man.
All in on the other one.
I don't think I'm the dumbest either. Tiffany Henyard is not fighting to be the supervisor. Tiffany Henyard is angling for something else. The question is what? Now, keep Christopher Clark, I think, is the plan B. I think that J9 is absolutely correct about that. I believe that they have a plan. The question is what? Christopher Clark also has the backing and the help of the Speaker of the House, Christopher Welch. He doesn't have the backing of his boss, Thaddeus Jones, because Thaddeus Jones is seemingly backing and supporting Napoleon Harris. We so busy being entertained, I hope we ain't missing it. I'm trying to figure out what the hell, something is going on. It's something up. And I'm saying that with information that's in the public and information that I know that's not. But I gotta be honest, I don't know.
Ain't nothing going on.
My projection is that this election will happen. I believe that she will not be the supervisor. I'm gravely concerned about the village. I'm hopeful that she does not remain the mayor. Based on what I know, having not spoken to her, got her side. Because I'm also angling for that. I want Tiffany to know you can come on here and talk to me. Oh, I want to talk to Tiffany. I really do. That upsets you. I'm sorry. I want to have a conversation with Tiffany. And I want
keep having conversations with Keith and Michael. If they keep going like how they did last night, they're convinced to come on. Trust me. Keep having conversations with those guys and they go pleasant. She'll come. Because you ain't cut them off when they were defending her and saying things. So she'll be comfortable. Her guys will be there. You can even tell her. You can have Keith and Mike on with you. You can have your team. She'll do it. She loves the attention.
Want it to be as neutral and unbiased as I could possibly make it. I'm sure that'll piss people off. And I want to be fair. I think that the woman is on repeat. And I feel like I want a girl. Answer some shit for real. Keep Price in the chat. You fucked up last night. But yeah, something. Wait, you said I'm missing what? He said I'm missing something. It literally is confusing for me what is happening in the Southland. This is what I have learned though about politics in the region altogether. It's never what it seems. And that's what's interesting about it. And it's crazy because perhaps you should get an unbiased mediator to have a conversation. I don't. That's what I am an unbiased mediator. I just got to learn how to interview. That's it. Man, y'all don't understand. Ask anybody that know me. I will fight you and cuss you out.
It comes through
and
practice.
Then be like, okay, you want to apologize and get this together? Now let's get on that path. Like, I'm that guy. I'm not a bitter man. I don't do that shit. And I also have a mind to understand shit. Tiffany ain't done nothing to me outside of the stuff she did with the police, but I understand it. That's her reaction to the reporting and the fact, and I get it. Not, and people say I'm not trying to big up myself. I'm just being honest. I think that the pressure came when I showed up. I think that's when the action started to happen. The fight was always there, but I feel like the real fight that she had to face was when I showed up. So if she looked at me right now and said, fuck you, I would just be like, okay, I get it. Sure, she said it a couple times. Yeah, but it's never what it seems. So the question, Keith, is it true that one of the employees got injured from the township? What that's what I learned about Southland politics. And now I'm not saying nothing. I'm just giving this to you. I didn't know that Max Solomon knew everybody. I was shocked when I saw him go hugging everybody. I was like, that's interesting. But at the same time, I guess that don't mean nothing. Max Solomon came inside the township meeting or Thornton of the village of Dalton meeting, and he sat right next to me. And I'm like, do he know who I am? He sat right next to me like, how you doing? And I'm looking like, I was like, he didn't stink though, because I was just looking for something to talk about. I would have came and said that nigga funky. But nah, he not. He actually didn't smell bad that day. But I thought I did think that Max would stink. I don't know why, but I just did. I did. I thought he would smell bad. Oh, hell yeah. Definitely trying to get Wiedemann on here. All right, y'all. 5 questions. I'm gonna get off here. I'm just talking now. I think I made my points. Is there anybody that has any questions? I'll give y'all the 5. Next guest we are having Stephanie Wiedemann. I'm going to do a greater level of preparation by your request. So if it seems like I'm a lot sharper with her than I am with him, it ain't because I can't stand women and da-da-da-da-da. It's because y'all told me to do better. And I'm saying early. Too early for Nia. Too early. Okay, thought you were going to switch to a Santa hat. Good idea. So look, dang, I wish I had a lining. Anyway, that's why I'm glad we don't have the HD yet. We'll get it. All right, because if I did, y'all have been seeing all of this. All right, so let me get to my point. You won't please everyone, and that's fine. People are always upset, but as reported, but we knew they were not going to incriminate themselves. Okay, so I want to respond to that because I am receiving quite a bit of messages right now. That video, that interview was in times organically between Facebook and YouTube alike, not even considering all of the breakdowns of people who are going to be taking the video, doing whatever they want to do. I've had a couple people reach out to me and tell me their honest opinion and let me know up front. They're going to be taking the video and splicing it up, and they're going to be giving their commentary and to that, which I'm fine. I am not a person that is above criticism and scrutiny, but just know that if you come to me or come for me, I will come back at you, and it's still all love. But that's just what it is. This is what this is. Again, I don't come on here to make any
terrible
excuses. Nor do I feel bad about anything that was taking place last night. But let me get right to the point of why I'm on here. First of all, some of you are.
Hold on, let me pause it for about 10 seconds. And then go back.
Need to stop lying, and y'all need to stop embellishing and stop over-exaggerating things because you're messy as hell. And that's just point blank and simple. Now, there are people who are suggesting that I allow for Vivian Allen to be disrespected. I want to be very clear here because there needs to be context. Number one, I said it before and I'll say it again. I am not paid. This I do from my heart. It's not my background. I'm an advocate. Being an interviewer, having a platform, this is still new for me. And what I really want to be clear here is that even though I respect and regard the public, but get this at the same time. I can do the best that I can. You got to shake it like a salt shaker and use, but you can't only use what your mama gave you. You feel me? If I'm not there, you got to give me the ability to get there. I am not above criticism. I appreciate the criticism, but just because I'm responding don't mean I appreciate it. Just means that I got a mouth and I get to talk back. And so we've had some interesting reactions and responses to that interview. And I just want to be very clear here. We will get better equipment. I've apologized and I will apologize for all of the technical issues that we have with our equipment. We know, we pray, we hope, we try. One day we'll have it. The second thing is that all the people who saying you lost me, you were too kind, you were too nice, you were just talking about them, and now you on the thing talking to them, or all of these other things. I submit to you, don't let the door kick you in the ass on your way out. Because if I lost you by doing the best that I can do, I never had you. And most of y'all talking about I lost you, you ain't never contributed, you don't participate, and you try it. I'm sitting on live with a neck brace on simply for a precaution of my health with that. And I'm moving around a whole lot. And that alone should tell you I'm committed to y'all and getting the information out. But I want to put that interview in context so you guys will understand. That was not a bash Tiffany interview. The interview was not even did you look at the title? The interview was not about Tiffany Henyard. Now, we can always bring up Tiffany Henyard. I'm going to bring up Tiffany Henyard because you can't get away from it. For example, Tiffany Henyard literally.
Yeah, they didn't bring up Tiffany other than saying, so y'all haven't, I think the most she was brought up is when Jed said, So nothing that y'all have heard reported about Tiffany is true. That was the most that she was brought up. Oh, and Keith was saying you should apologize to Tiffany and Dingleberry, but yeah, nobody brought Tiffany up. She wasn't the focus of the interview. He just asking them, was they good guys, bad guys? It's like barbershop conversation.
Just
old acquaintances.
Yesterday in Dalton.
Maybe one-time friends.
Dalton, Illinois, the city where she is the mayor of. She just held Big Bingo in Dalton. Now check this out. Big Bingo is not board approved. Does that make it illegal? From my understanding, doesn't it make it illegal? I'm going to say this again in this broadcast. So if I got somebody that's on her team or connected to her or know her, I may address Big Bingo by the perception of the law, the ethnic part of it, advocating if there's an injustice. But if I have someone on and it's not the decision maker, I am not going to spend my time bashing or going at the decision maker when I'm on the live with them for them. That interview was not about Tiffany. That's why the question that I led with was, are y'all good men? And I also wanted to get an understanding of their background, of why they're there, because again, we don't want to just know why they're doing it or what they're doing. We don't want to know why they're doing it. What is the makeup? And that is how you build in conversation, especially as an amateur interviewer. And I don't do or haven't done a ton of interviews. And so here it goes. I literally want to tell y'all that I apologize if it didn't rise to the occasion of what you would have wanted to happen. But I don't think that many people in my position would have found it to be less difficult than what it was. Injury, bad sight, and these are not excuses. These are my problems. But these are people who I'm actively fighting, that I think that it is actually to my credit that they would even come on and talk to me on my platform. And I have a responsibility to the INA family to be unbiased and neutral in this seat. When I'm out advocating, that's me. When I'm sitting here, there is a whole host of people who hold me accountable to how I do things, because everybody don't always agree. I said it before, I'll say it again. We are very immature when we can't have conversations. Most people are not involved with Dalton because of their political knowledge or because of their desire to see an injustice be resolved. It's so many people that are watching this specifically and purely for entertainment. People are disappointed, and it's not even the majority. It's a few, but they matter. But people are upset because they feel like I didn't go in on them. I don't have to present myself as toxic all the time. Or, you know what I'm saying? We got to be fussing and going at. Now, did Keith Price take shots at me? I felt like he did. But what better of a man to stand there? This is what I know for a fact. When you can stand on yours, you ain't so easily moved. Yes, Keith Price said things at me, but I just looked at him and I processed and I responded like the king I want to be and I believe I am. I don't have to react to every single jab, because that's what would have gotten me off track and off kilter. I didn't get to ask a lot of questions because of technical difficulties, but because of how things were responded to. And not just, and I don't think Michael Spiff even got to speak a lot once I engaged Keith Price. But I think people are missing it. The context of the show, regardless of if you've already made your opinion, was not for me to get on and drill them about Tiffany Henyard and their administration, but for us to have a conversation with them. Are y'all good guys or goons? And now my broadcast right now is really specifically to my viewers, my supporters, and those who help us make it happen, because y'all are the ones who matter the most to me. When we bring people on this platform, we want facts and not emotions. Now, for people who on the phones saying, oh, Jedediah allowed Vivian to be disrespected, Jedediah allowed this, that is so far from the truth. And I want to tell those people, because you will watch this at some point, you are an ugly human being. You are a disgusting, deplorable, despicable human being. You are messy. And I want to tell you this, I don't like people like you. So if you don't like me, then we got this thing in common. Stay the fuck off my page.
Oh, shit.
Thank you. Because I didn't allow for her to be disrespected. I literally didn't even park there, because if I was trying to do this for ratings or sensationalism, I could have just created the whole show around Keith Price and Vivian Allen going back and forth. I'm not interested in that. And y'all think,
oh shit, buffering.
That ain't what I'm on here for. That ain't why I'm doing this. And I'm not doing it for a side. I'm doing it for the truth, not a truth. If you ask both sides, the same question, there's going to be a different reaction based on their perspective. And the best thing that you can do if you want to get to the truth is allow people to give you the understanding of what their perspective is, but to be smart enough to figure out why it's their perspective and to be open-minded. I didn't want to go in there with a preconceived bias because it would have been a useless interview. I would have just simply been able to come on and talk shit like I'm going to do right now. Many people are in adult bodies. You look old as hell, but your mind is that of a kindergartner when you don't understand that the very basic basis to literally getting anything done is to be able to communicate. That's the key. And yes, I said, and if you took it insulting, then wear that fucking shoe because it fits your fucking foot. And this makes it clear. I don't care. All the people talking about, you lost me. Good.
It kind of gives credence to what Keith said last night. They don't like it because you're not yelling at us. He said, yell at us, argue at us. The ratings will go through the roof. Gives credence to it, even though it does. It got good ratings anyway. Off the calmness, but yeah, that's more arguing. That's what they wanted. Even though debates are arguments, but they're calm. They're conversations.
Fucking bye. We don't need you to make an announcement. We wasn't checking for you. I didn't go down the list to see how many members are still here. Fuck off. But I am a young man who have contributed my heart, energy, effort, and my time. And I did it so well that the people I'm fighting, they respond to me when I call.
Nothing helps Dalton.
Swing on my left nut. That's powerful. That's influential. And that's something that many people will never understand. If so, how do you have what y'all, hell, half the accusations y'all made, I told you. How you got them on here giving them a platform because it's my platform. And I know what I'm going after. I'm going after the truth, going after the facts.
They spoke about themselves more than Tiffany.
As human beings. And I'm pretty sure now that that's what Jesus felt when he was in that crowd.
Let's keep it 100. Keith and Mike talked about themselves more than Tiffany. She wasn't brought up like that. And they were just having their little back and forth about, hey, well, if you say I need to apologize for this because I'm a black man saying to this black woman, they all had their little terms saying who should apologize to who for what. That's what it was, really. They explained why they was good guys. Shit of that nature. They are still humans, whether you like them or not. They're humans. If nothing else, you saw a human side of them folk. Because they wasn't sitting there being quirky and snarky and rude and how y'all say they normally are at the meeting setting. They weren't there. They were laughing and smiling and shit.
And they was getting ready to stone that woman. He said that he didn't ask.
I think most people have to understand all of these men had some type of relationship before all of this shit in Dalton happened, which is why you were able to hear them talk about when they was back in the day and did this, and I looked up to you and I was going to help you run for mayor, and they knew each other before this Dalton shit. They're able to be on opposite sides and still respect each other as men and still have some type of camaraderie because they knew each other before this shit.
He that have not sinned cast the first stone. Everybody put that shit down and went back home. This is that moment. You can have your opinion about Keith Price, but don't be weird to force me to have to respond to him the way you respond to him because of how you feel about him. Let me be honest, and let's rock this thing together. Now, I am disappointed in how he responded. I am a little let down. And guess what? I told him my sentiment last night. And guess who also got to talk to him? People from my team got to talk to him last night. I didn't need to get on here and tell y'all everything that I was thinking and felt because that's not what men do. I told him how I felt, and I'm going to leave it at that. But I am saying I was not.
And Keith was in his chat the next morning.
But I also heard him.
He wasn't offended.
And I think that, and this is the thing that really fucked me up from either side. And I'm going to say it again. Y'all don't tell me who I can and cannot talk to. That ain't the relationship we're entering in. And if I can listen to Vivian, I can listen to Keith. And nobody's going to rule me in that regard. And if I'm going to hear her side, I can hear his side. And it don't mean that I'm doing anything against her to let him have his speak, because I try to give heavy consideration to the audience. But I couldn't get it done. The thing was going, you were so many fucking people on
and he tried to get him to apologize to Vivian several times. Keith just said no. What else is he supposed to do? He said, no, I'm not going to apologize. And then he countered with like, shit, I'm sure it's some people out there that feel you need to apologize to Tiffany and Dingleberry. Keith ain't one of them, but he just pointing out it's some people out there that feel that way. I don't feel like Jed let her get attacked when he asked for them to apologize. Dude just wanted a timeline, I guess, because they got the timeline correct of who said what first and how they got there. I guess they were saying that was her being attacked. I don't know. People just always want to be mad about something.
Do you all know that I don't even have my glasses. I couldn't see all those comments. That stuff was coming so fast. I was like, oh my God. Then I got to indicate over here, and then I got to indicate over there, and then I got to indicate over here, and then I got indicators up there.
It was people in there watching last night. This thing was off the chain.
And Keith trying to destroy my. Keith now said he want to be a witness for the people who hit me in the car. Thompson, you moving your neck around. Did he say that to me? I'm like, motherfucker. Now you trying to act like what I'm faking?
Let me hold some.
I didn't come in this because, and this is what's funny to me. This was funny to me. Some of y'all are weird as hell, and I'm just gotta be honest. Some of you all are weird as the absolute fuck, and I mean that. Because let me tell you what. Yes, I be going hard and I be going crazy. That's the empath in me. But let's just be honest. Tiffany ain't done nothing to me. I don't live there. And I'm not faking. I'm not putting it on an act. I'm not faking. That's what people don't understand. People lack empathy. If I see somebody dealing with an injustice, I feel it. That's why I'm able to fight. And I do it in my...
Jeez, you real close to saying fuck Dalton, like I have. Respectfully, though, we say it respectfully, but it sounds like you close to saying, man, fuck Dalton. She ain't done nothing to me. I don't need her. Fuck Dalton. I'm in Texas, bitch. It sounds like you close to saying it. I can see it all over your face. Let it go, my brother. You'll feel better.
Character. But at the end of the day, I'll be done and be like, okay, y'all, let's go get something to eat. That was crazy. I ain't sitting here hating that woman. Y'all hating that woman and hating these people, and they ain't done shit to you, ain't never met you, ain't got nothing to do with you. This ain't, y'all don't know nobody there. You ain't an empath, and you, well, I hate them. I hate them. You need to go to church.
They need some gummies.
You need Jesus. Now, the people who there, it's different. I would never tell them how to feel. But y'all walking around here with hatred in your heart because you've been watching YouTube videos for 6 months. Y'all need a vacation and to fuck.
Let them cook.
Because you're weird. Okay. Now, did we get an understanding here? I'm dead ass. Like, I don't care. Do I believe she's going to jail? Yes. But do I care? No. Hell, if they reelect her, what I say? Shit, I'm out.
This nigga got on a designer.
We're gonna go talk about Donald Trump because it'll be Donald Trump time. But I'm not. People, he let this happen. He let that happen. Try it. Try it. That's all I'm gonna say. Do this shit. Do this. I'm damned if I do. I'm damned if I don't. Now let me take a moment and be mature in my reaction. Just a moment, because I am petty as hell. It really, really made me appreciate my team. People who work around the clock. People who was on the phone with me at 1 o'clock in the morning after that interview. That got husbands and families and all that other stuff. It makes me thank God for the people who really invest in me beyond having an opinion. Because guess what? When you got people who sided with you and people say, I'm out, you don't give a fuck. That's the other thing. Y'all, some of y'all sound like kids and kids. I ain't your friend no more. I have friends. I don't need new friends.
I seen them do it.
This is so weird. Like all of
this
shit
just
is
like
so
a designer neck brace,
like
Calvin Klein or
then
something.
you got this lady on the internet. I don't know what her name is. Her
Michael Kors, maybe.
But she weird as fuck. My phone died. I can't even pull it up. Hold on, give me a second, because I definitely want to read her comments, because if I'm confused, and if you don't have anything against Tiffany, truly, I'm confused. Then if you didn't have anything against Tiffany, why would you tell her business to the world? Because if you haven't paid attention, I was called in for a sexual assault allegation. And basically, as I've been doing an investigation, and it's been funded by the public, I have been sharing the details of our investigation as that information comes available. And then when I connected with the residents, I've been helping share their story, because that's what advocates do. A lot of people don't understand the work of advocacy because that's your thought. This ain't got nothing to do with you. Why you involved and why you telling stuff and why you fighting and all this other stuff? Because it's a special curse and gift that God gives you. It's called purpose, when you actually literally have to step out of yourself and you have to intercede. That's why prayer is powerful, because it's literally you going to God on behalf of somebody else stepping in the vein, but you can't do it unless you're effectual or fervent, meaning you got to actually embody the pain of those you're praying for. And that's why you got to be careful of who you let pray for them. And that's why they don't want William Moore to pray for them, because William Moore don't care about their pain. He ain't interceding or intercepting nothing. The reason why I'm doing it is not because it's in my heart to be against someone. The reason I'm doing it is because it's in my heart to stand against injustice, to be a voice with the voiceless, and to make sure that they got backup when they go to stand up for themselves. Because that's what you do when you understand that it takes a village. That's what you do when God gives you the purpose. That's what you do when you have the mandate of an advocate. That's what you do when you give a damn. Every fight, and that's why it's powerful to be in a place where you can speak to fact and neutrality. Okay, truly change your name to confused and lost. So you got to get this. These and this is why people get mad at me, because if I have fact checkers on. I swear to God, I ain't lying. I ain't lying. Now, yesterday we was on the lab and they were talking. Fact checkers was actually doing their job, but I'm looking like, oh my God, if I say this, that side gonna be mad. If I say this, that side gonna be mad. I was like, damn it, I don't know what to say.
Nothing.
I'm just blind. I'm blind.
Just let it play out.
I'm blind. I can't see nothing.
He pulled a man.
Somebody say, you still explaining this. Unfortunately, it's a necessary evil in what I do. Again, I have to explain myself, and I got to keep addressing it so that it ever be in the mind of people who are here that they understand. So it's gonna, trust me, it's gonna be a time when y'all gonna be able to say it for me, but I got to keep explaining myself. Again, people are asking people to be accountable and responsive, and then when they do it, you say, why you got to do it? It doesn't matter what you do. Somebody's gonna disagree with it. That's just such as life. But I'm talking about shit, okay? And me having them on was not a condoning of anything. And when it finally,
it made for entertaining television. It was great conversation. And from what I heard, the people that called in had strong opinions. So it was a great little post-show conversation. That's the YouTube way, G.
Got to the point, when it finally got to the point where I could start engaging them as they engaged me, the thing dropped off and then they left and didn't come back. So at the end of the day, I did the best that I could. I pray to get better. Now, the people who spoke to me in good heart and good faith, not those, you lost me. People said, Jedediah, I suggest you do this, or Jedediah, I suggest you do that, or Jedediah, can we help you with this? Y'all, I want you all to know that we're taking every single one of y'all comments very seriously, and we are literally making the efforts so that we can give you guys the greater level of broadcasting that you expect. Just like y'all expect things from me, I expect things from you. I expect for you to understand that if you attack me or you come at me because I do something that you don't like or agree with, then it is fuck you over here. But if you come to me because you genuinely want me to do better and be better, I want you to know that I wholeheartedly will listen in here, and I will do my best to rise to the occasion. But if I do something right over here, it's wrong over here, I'll never be perfect. And I also have learned that. But then the people who take these things and try to make these big movements, get some inspiration in your life. You are weird, you are bogus, and you will be judged for the bullshit. Because there's people in the village of Dalton who spewing bullshit about last night, who probably didn't watch the interview past the first 10 seconds because they already got their agenda and it's made. And I don't tolerate that shit. And I'm going to say it again. I don't give a fuck about no team. I will get on here with facts, and don't nobody want me to do that. Nobody. And I said it specifically because I mean it. Nobody. Now, what I will then do is get to some facts so that y'all get it. If Tiffany came on here, I'm going to do the same thing to her. I'm going to let her talk. I'm going to deep track. As much as I've been fighting her, it's not acting. It's knowing context and knowing my place and my role. If I sit in this seat, it's neutral. It's my goal. But I would sit down, I would try to talk to her, and they'd be like, well, how the hell did you go after her and do all this, and now you laughing with her, talking to her? Because that's what I'm supposed to do. I'm gonna listen to her. I'm gonna try to talk to her. If I think she's lying, I'm gonna try to engage her. But based on how she reacts, that's how I'm gonna react. Simple as that. And guess what? At the end of the day, I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna lay in my bed, and I'm gonna have peace in my sleep, because I'm not allowing this stuff to affect my heart. Stop letting this infect your heart. Some of y'all ain't even mad for them. Y'all just mad in life, period. And that's why y'all want to see destruction. I don't care to see nobody destroyed, because I'm on an upward mobility and upward swing in my life. The true formula, get this, the true formula to true justice is actually a pure and clear heart. You cannot get real justice. Evil, wrong, and wrong don't make right. People miss that. That's why people think that the only way that they can become greater is they got to step on what's already great. And that's why they'll never get there, because greatness requires honor. Now, Tiffany Henyard held big bingo. It's not board approved. That is illegal. My understanding. Even if she did it with her own money, which I doubt, there were Thornton Township vehicles that transported residents to Melanie Fitness Center. My understanding is Melanie Fitness Center is not even safe. This woman needs to be checked by the government that is above her. Do you all listen to what I'm saying? Imagine your mama in her senior days getting on a bus that's uninsured to go to a facility that's not even supposed to be operating, and she in there screaming and shit because bingo! And now she's screaming bingo, and mold spores in the air and got all in her shit. I'm back to cussing. I see. Whew. I was doing good for a while. Imagine it. Well, you don't have to imagine it. It's night. Because of the pool, mold in the air, mold spores in the air. Y'all got big bingo, and now y'all got the potential of disease or illness or ailment. Stupid shit. No government official will allow a building, because that is one of the very basic bases of governance, would allow a building to be operated in a village that could be hazardous to the health of the residents. That is literally your damn job. It's reported to INA. It's reported to INA that an employee has slipped and fallen, has to be rushed to a medical facility. You can't make this shit up. You can't. It's like, hey girl, every time you make a move, it's like God is like, nope. I want to call Tiffany's phone right now to see if she answers. I still haven't gotten any word from her that I'm not welcome to call her phone, which means that it would not be harassment in the technical sense. Ladies and gentlemen, did you hear what the hell I just said? It is my understanding that an employee has slipped and fallen, injured themselves, taken to the hospital. They are at this unsanctioned, uninsured event. Spells lawsuit. Can't make this shit up. Are y'all listening? I'm not laughing because of the injury. I'm laughing because this shit is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. You can see last night. Okay, so they fell off the U-Haul truck. The U-Haul had to bring the tables and the chairs and the equipment for Big Bingo. I'm done. I can't even do it. I want to give y'all all the information in my head, but I'm so riled up that I would sound dumb right now. Y'all think I'm lying. I know y'all think I'm lying. Y'all think I'm making this up. Let me say this one more time. If I was Tiffany at this point, I would have left Jesus. I would have left God. Oh, you clearly ain't fucking with me. You ain't fucking with me. I would have been done. You would have seen me at a Buddhist temple. Nam Young Ho Renge Kyo. Somebody else. Get me another one. Get me another Lord. Because whoever, it's like whoever upstairs doing this, they being petty as hell now. Now she want to make her case. She want to be a fighter. She a victim. She gonna have her unsanctioned. I'm gonna do it anyway. And what? Okay, Lord, my mind is really messing with me right now. I ain't on no medication at this moment, y'all. I'm just really trying to get this out. So I would have left. I would be done. As a matter of fact, I would be like, fuck this. Get the Tahoe. Y'all can have that shit. Y'all can have these seats. Y'all can have
that was their muscle relaxer layer.
People, y'all can have all this. Okay, I'm done. I swear I'm done. I had to get my full laugh out because I'm just like, wait, my hands are made. So yeah, again, and I got a headache. Okay, so Tiffany Henyard definitely didn't think that through either. It looks like they have another lawsuit probably on their hands from an employee. But residents, those of you all who enjoy the bingo, if you really want some free shit, you might as well consult your lawyer and have that building inspected. Let's find out if it's true that there was mold in the facility or that it should not be inhabitable, that it's unsafe to operate. It is my understanding that former Police Chief Collins refused to allow that facility to become a police department. That was one of the biggest issues, or another big issue is that they deemed that it was an inappropriate space and he would not sign off on it as the chief law enforcement agent of the village. And so therefore it should not have been utilized for anything until that the proper constructing had taken place, which means that Tiffany Henyard, for the sake of her own image, her name, and re-election efforts, she put the people in danger simply because she wanted to push a narrative. None of her narrative so far has worked out. The one before that, of course, talking about the insurance and how that they didn't have the insurance, and then you find out from insurance agencies that she is not insurable as a person, that being a reason why they will have to take a second look at being able or willing to insure them. We assume it to be the same thing over there at the township. Yesterday, something also came across me that you guys have already heard that just completely blew my mind, and that's that they were not assigned. There was no sign off on the financial records of the township. There was no sign off the financial records of the township.
All right, y'all. He is still live. That's current. That's what he's talking about now. His response to the backlash and comments he been getting for the live that he did last night. Again, I think it was excellent. I think it was tit for tat. And it was entertaining. It did its job. But it was something. What am I supposed to be doing? No, they gotta go to Jed's video from last night and watch the last hour of it. They gotta watch the last hour of it over there. I played 2 hours of it. Let's see. I don't know what I'm doing tonight. I'm doing something though. But all right, ladies and gentlemen, until the next episode, we out. Never been a hoe, I stay on go, so with the business. Nigga talking reckless, shoot this bitch ass with the quickness. Now he bleeding, sorry, baby, asking for forgiveness. Bow, 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 limp biscuit. All my niggas wildin', they done labeled us a misfit. Wake up every morning, 2 or 3, 5 in the tidbit. Oh shit, get nobody cut to see you old. It's a focus, shoot 100 shots, no reloaded. Master of the game, you would think I'm into coded. Memphis niggas spit this pippin', mackin' like I'm golden. Ho, with my money, you gon' turn me to the old me. Stay high, first class flight, I'm in the nosebleed. Copy, cooking, whipping, shipping, till you count the proceeds. OG, I've been moving back niggas since 03. Low key, niggas hating, but they don't want no beef. State gang, true sippers, bitch, I bet we gon' eat. Get jammed, get a lawyer, make it burn it, don't speak. Pour up, I need some more, nigga had a long week. Shout out to my plug, he showed me love, he out in Long Beach. I'm true geek, walking by myself, but left with 2 freaks. Fool weed, nothing in they mouth and on they booty. Austin Power swag, yeah, baby, this is groovy. You can call me Money Boy, or you can call me Nudie. Hood niggas, churches, chicken, let me get a 2-piece. Top down, 2-seater, let me feel the 2 breathe. Gotta hold it steady, chopper, kick it back like Bruce Lee. Lately I've been in the zone, I guess I'm in my 2-3. Don't call my phone for nothing less than a QP. Feeling like the Micheal, cause my bitch is bad and bougie. All my haters love me, all these bitches just some groupies. Came a long way, I like to introduce the new me. Standing on business like I'm king or like I'm Drewski. Call me Ron Island cause I like my love for choosy. When we link it's a movie, she bustin' like a Uzi. I love the way she do me, I beat it up like Uzi. She dancing just like Suki. Call me Ron Island cause I love my love for choosy. When we link it's a movie, she bustin' like a Uzi. I love the way she do me, I beat it up like Uzi. She dancing just like Suki. I never been a hoe, I stay on go, so what the business? Niggas talking reckless, shoot his bitch ass with the quickness. Name pleading, sorry, begging, asking for forgiveness. Bow, 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 Limp Biscuit. Never been a hoe, I stay on go, so what the business? Nigga talking reckless, shoot his bitch ass with the quickness. Name pleading, sorry, begging, asking for forgiveness. Bow, 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 Limp Biscuit.